the thing I remembered is, where is Malcolm's server? We checked it earlier and it was there. Now I can't see it. Offline.
Are we up? There. Are we up to date? Are we all up to date? I mean, including Malcolm.
I joined it all of about 15 minutes ago and it was fine. Oh. Can you see it?
I called it DJ server and it says it's offline.
I have poked him. But yeah, I do. I need to go get an aluminium for something or other, and I can't remember what it was. But hopefully he will respond. Him not being online, but it should go to his phone. Oh, there we go. It's there now. I wonder if we just woke it up by shouting at it.
Masked. Ooh.
Your connection to the host has been lost. I think that might mean it's still booting up.
It says 0 to 8, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it might still be booting.
Mine says loading solar system.
Yep, that looks good.
Here's mother's control switch off. I'm going to use this because I need to tell me the ones for the... There you go.
Oh, really? Mine didn't do...
Run. Yeah. Because I came in with the mouse and I've used the
joypad.
And now I'm trying to touch the joypad, which is fine. Quick stay, pick up plus Y. What do you mean Y?
Definitely some compound around here. Doing this.
Yeah.
Where's the end of this mountain? Hey up! Oh, that's a big hill. Well, at least I know where loads of ammonia is. So yeah, next goal for research is do my microphone. Next big research goal is for automated resource collection, as I think it's 14 times more efficient than doing it by hand. But quite frankly, having done it in the past, once you've got one set up, you just never run out. Like, you just don't. But I need some aluminium because I am unable to progress any further on this base.
Why do we have a hole with debris thrown in it? I mean, good idea, I suppose.
I need an aluminium.
Aluminium.
I do have another. Oh, that's annoying. I can't look at my backpack while I'm in space. Oh, I can look at the. So I just went to.
You have one aluminium here, by the way.
Titanium. Oh, bugger. I've just worked out while Yeah, I know, but I'm not there, unfortunately. That's what I need to come back for. Hematite and lithium. And titanium. We also want shit tons of lithium, but where I'm fine. So I need to come back home to...
Oh, come on. So, I'm looking at the 3D printer, the medium one, and the display shows up right closer to my screen, but as you change it, it moves things up and down to get in the way of it. Large printer, smelting, small centrifuge.
One of the things is that you can change how quickly you orbit a planet rather than just having to wait for it to come around. However, I don't know where our... Oh, there it is, that looks like. Max, are you near our base?
Yes.
Can you find the beacon, please?
The beacon.
Yes, the beacon. It's got a little symbol floating in the air that looks a bit like a Wi-Fi symbol, like on the UI.
I think I have it. It's not deployed.
No, there is one deployed. If you just walk away from the base and turn around, you should see it. It looks like a Wi-Fi symbol, sort of. Or
Okay.
the Google pin symbol with a shield.
Oh, yes.
Cool.
Yeah,
Can you
there's
go
one
over
here.
to it and make it...
Literally one nod.
No, I think it is. Can you make it
Okay,
red?
one-
Go and make it red, is what I need you to do.
Okay. Well, maybe someone undeployed it in the last stream.
No, because I
don't
can
know.
see it, but I need you to make it red. So I am sure 100% I'm doing the right thing.
Okay, so that's just a spare then.
It's not. What makes you think that? Just go and use it. Just go and use the beacon
It's
and you can
not,
change the colour.
there's no beacon, there's no red thing, there's no anything coming out of it. It's a
Use it.
device on a...
Yes, it is just a thing. Use it. It gets green now. Cool. Keep going. Orange. Oh, red. Perfect. Cool. Thank you.
Right, is it not supposed to be put on something, like mounted or something?
Well, it is. It's mounted on whatever it's mounted on.
It's not mounted, it's just lying down.
On what? Where is that?
On right there where you just dumped
Oh, well,
yourself.
that is particularly piss poor. Let's do that somewhere slightly more sensible. So the beacon closest to base should always be red, and the next one orange, and then so on and so on and so on.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did bring some iron with me.
Those wind turbines look absolutely batshit.
Which one's the...
The ones on the things here, because they're all spinning in different directions.
Yeah, I know, because they just spin, but they don't don't take into account
Wind direction.
sensible.
Yeah. I had an idea, but I'm struggling to execute it right this second. You know what we've done here with the soil centrifuge? We've got a robotic arm emptying it onto a bed.
Yeah, not a good one, but yeah.
Yeah, but I was going to basically do the same for some of the other factories because that seems like a good idea. We're making things and you run out of space. Or will that just pull everything out of the
At the minute,
thing.
one of our sort of ongoing goals is to learn about those things because they are the robot arms.
Because I presume you have to put a filter on if you want one. If you don't want one,
Yeah, there's no
you want
not.
everything, then-
There's no invert, so that's the problem.
you wouldn't. You could invert the very thing that you've got on it. Surely
No, you can't
invert
invert.
the one.
No, you can't invert. It's what it. Yeah, to my mind, that
It's
makes
all. So it's the one thing or everything.
it's the one thing or everything. Yeah, there's no way to say one thing apart from this thing.
Yeah.
We don't have any resin.
Is that the yellow stuff?
Yellow one, yeah.
We've got loads over here, and I've got one on my backpack as well.
Well, we don't have any on the printer.
Yes. Would you like me to collect some for you, sir?
For some reason, we've got shit tons of exo chips on the printer, which aren't any use, and no useful ingredients on there at all. So let's.
Did you need aluminium?
I need an aluminium, but that's just so I can get soil centrifuge. And that's just so I
okay.
can live. I probably won't be going to that planet. Back to that planet. I'll be going to. Oh no, I would do. I'm going to go underground. We need to get titanium. We need to get underground. And we also need a chemical lab soon. I think quite soon.
Why am I walking around with this fucking thing in my hand? Put it down. For fuck's sake, dude.
So we
I'll
have.
bring one iron pellet back to Silva.
Yeah, cool.
Right. So I was trying to be clever there and completely failed anyway. We have resin. Where would you like the resin, sir?
On the small printer here. Mostly what I don't want is exo chips on there because they're not a crafting material.
How do I get my... Oh, there we go. That. There. I suppose making the really, really big bags is really, really expensive or something. It takes
What's
some-
expensive, sorry?
They're really... I call them beds. They're not beds, are they?
No.
Storage.
Platforms.
Massive storage.
Call them platforms.
Platforms.
Don't call them beds because I always think about like Astroneer's beds.
I would call them
Unless
pellets.
it's error.
I said, okay, the server wasn't up, and then the server came up. I don't know if it rebooted or we woke it up by trying to connect to it or what.
Strange. I'll have a
I
look.
really wish they'd fix that. So when I try and replace a full bed with an empty bed, if there's something in progress, it immediately shoves itself. I said bed now, fuck's sake. Storage immediately shoves itself on there, and it's really frustrating.
Someone tired?
No, it's always annoying me, and I was hoping they'd fix it. Essentially, there's no period of grace under which you can do that without it shoving something on there. And I need to remember how to make solid fuel thrusters as well. So I've got one, but that's my emergency one.
There's nowhere to land near the
Oh, wait.
red beacon.
Okay, try now.
There is. Yeah. Yep.
Right, so I've got a couple of batteries. I've solid fuel thrusters. If we make steel, that we can.
Can't see anything errored on the server.
No, I just wasn't up, and now it is. Okay, so we have no research. We have 0 research going. This is the problem.
For some reason, I've joined the game and now it says, here are the controls.
Yeah, I did that to Max too for reasons.
Yeah.
Well, I actually was glad of it, so you know, it's
Yeah.
not bad.
So we really next thing we need
Controls are
is
so weird on this game.
tungsten
Yeah.
as well.
So regarding my query earlier, was I
Yes.
correct? The question was, if I put a bed and a platform and an arm and a larger platform behind it, will it just grab everything out of the smelter, or will it be sensible?
No, it won't be sent. If you hover your cursor, if you hold on the left trigger and hover your cursor over the auto arm, you can see the circle, and the circle is what it deals with.
Yes.
And by
This one
default,
looks like
it takes everything. Unless you put,
Right.
but you can tell it to only take one thing. The problem is, it is not possible to tell it to take everything except a thing. Because if so,
Yeah.
I'd have 2 robot arms, one that took away empty canisters and one that took away everything except empty canisters and send them in different directions.
Well, for the smelting furnace, you would just take the resources you were making, put them on the filters.
Yeah, but
and
so
then have
okay,
the
so
bronze
so
filters.
how? All right. So how many robot arms do you need to deal with that? 8, I think.
4.
8.
But you
One-
don't have to. You could
one
change
for
the filters,
copper.
couldn't you?
Yeah, but then it's not automated,
not
is
pull-
it?
what I mean is, will it start pulling the raw materials out of the inputs?
Right. So yes.
I don't know. I
but-
think it might, which is
but-
my concern, which is why I
Right.
would stop.
But what you do then, you don't use one of these. You use a hold on, I'm not gonna find it. Right, there you go. Build one of those.
A small canister.
No, that's not what I researched. Is it? What is it? Massive text just appeared on research.
So it went off the screen, so I was spinning.
Large extended platform.
Large. I don't know where you make them, but build a large extended platform. So you can design it around robot arms. In theory.
Oh, and just have it sort of just close enough to the output to survey the output, sort of thing.
Yeah, you have to position it correctly, but that's what those ones are for. I honestly think they messed it up, and I was kind of hoping, since we played it last, they would have fixed it. But where's our large printer?
Extended
There it is.
That one.
A
Oh,
large.
actually, see the large extended platform. That's what it says.
Yeah, but that's designed for robot armness. But yeah, there's no way I believe that you can do this. No, you could do. You need to have one side that drops on and one side that drops off. But the problem is, you've got no way of forcing the smelter to put something in any given position.
Yeah. I just want the arms to be able to collect.
Yeah, or you want the smelter to only offload into one direction. That would also be
Yeah.
fine.
So one side's an input, one side's an output.
Yeah, but I think you can
Then
do.
the-
I think you
yeah.
can do that with appropriately shaped set platforms. I think. This thing, I mean, I'm sure people have solved this. We got to the point where we unlocked them last time and then realised they were a big pile of wank.
I nicked this off you, so I'm just going to dump this back somewhere over here. Do you want to?
It's not mine, Schalke's, I think.
Oh right, okay. Shaka, your medium bed or whatever it is, medium platform's over here.
Okay.
Was medium? Large platform B. Okay, so I'll get rid of the little medium one.
Not power.
I found a graphite thing that holds a research item. If I read the sign correctly. On the tether pad.
Yeah, I mean, we're currently not researching anything, which is definitely not a good state of affairs.
I'm wondering what's the best loadout to take for the tungsten we're getting next.
What for a
Planet?
new planet? There is a kind of a perfect package. However, the much easier way is just to have a half-assed package and have 2 people. But you need a beacon, you need a landing platform, and then everything to make a soil centrifuge and a power. Yeah. I have my aluminium. I just remember where the hell I make.
I don't know what aluminium is, or what's sphalerite. Is sphalerite aluminium? It's not, is it?
And sphalerite is zinc.
Zinc, okay. I'm getting a load of that at the moment. I'm not sure if we need it, if it's any use to us at all.
Zinc makes small batteries, which is always good. Okay, so steel. Steel would be made in a... Yeah, so we need tungsten to make steel.
Oh, crap. Crap.
Don't
Help.
need that.
There's another same kind of symbol on the blocked shape.
Yeah.
Inside.
Yeah. Can I get some help, please? I'm doing something dumb.
Not very helpful. I'll put it back.
I did ping wrong. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did ping wrong. You lift it. I'll put the. No, that's the wrong one.
Oh no, you can just fix the landscape regardless.
Yeah. There we are.
Well, yeah,
Ooh, this looks interesting.
we lock the.
We should stop you from digging underneath the platform.
Well, no, because you might want to, but you have
Yeah,
to just
oh,
basically not. The problem
Are they
is
two
that
interconnected, by the way?
the problem is that the cursor is a little bit slow, so you can't just
Well, I
rush.
tried to do a quick pickup and it
Yeah.
went nope.
No,
Dig
you.
the ground instead.
Yeah, but no, you fucked it up. Don't blame the game. But
Yeah.
the problem is,
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you have to be just a little bit patient. All right, do you
I'd
see
like
what,
a
do you
bit
see
more
what I've
of
just? You see what I've just built here, by the way? These ones are awesome. These are a much better storage solution, and they just require iron. So they'll even take the little storage platforms and everything.
Yeah. So I'm just going to put an arm on the end of this, and then hopefully
Well-
it does something to the other end. I'm not quite sure how it gets it across the other side of the throat.
What's this setup? What is it? I've never built one, by the way.
Really?
I've never built one. These are added, and they have the description is designed for robot arms, and I'm like, okay. Robot arms pick up from green. They then drop off to blue. Yeah, that's correct. So that'll pick up. So what you could do is arrange. So put the robot arm back on.
Oh, I just unlocked the bloody thing.
I know why you're pressing Y.
I'm trying to unload it.
Or why would you press Y? You press the other.
I'm
trigger.
holding the bloody thing because
Right.
why is unload, isn't it?
Y is not unload. It's the other trigger to unload.
Bloody
Yeah.
hate using controllers sometimes.
Well, it's left trigger to bring up the virtual cursor, right stick to move it, and then right trigger to put it down. Y is never a thing. But
I thought it was... Okay. I thought you used Y for something.
no, well, not that. So I reckon that it's possible to take this off here, giving only 2 positions, and there. Unfortunately, we will have to move this one.
Is it laterite that's what's laterite again?
That's
Aluminium?
aluminium.
Cool. So I found a load of laterite down there. Which is what you wanted, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, no.
I've got-
As I said, I need an aluminium. We don't need aluminium, apart from the fact we always need aluminium.
Yeah.
Hopefully that
I've got a
makes
load of research stuff down here as well, and 2 of those exploded boxes.
sense. Right, there we go, Matt. So now
And-
this robot arm only covers the output of the. Doesn't matter what it is, but it only covers the output. And as long as the input is full. I'm just not sure what the double robot arm bollocks is for. Like, what's the point in that?
Is it supposed to be long?
Great. And then we'd have another robot arm grabbing off, and then that other robot arm could put it onto a larger base like that.
Or to have a larger base nearby and have it shove them straight onto there.
Something like that. Obviously,
Yeah.
you'd probably have to position stuff better. But yeah, I don't see the point in that double robot arm base. Why not just build 2 of the smaller ones? I guess I know it's the right position, but yeah, in theory, then, as long as the input is full, we can guarantee that the this will drop off to the right. again, it wouldn't take much for them to add the ability to set the offload direction. Okay, I've got rocket booster, I've got an aluminium. Why don't I see my aluminium? Oh, I think I may have crafted something with it.
There's one piece here, by the way. It takes a robot arm, so before I craft another robot arm with aluminium, you want to probably come and grab this piece here.
Yoink.
No, have you got enough? There's a piece right here.
Oh. Oh, I'm seriously lagging. Oh. No. Other things robot arms do, they put shit in your backpack and they take stuff out your backpack, so don't walk in front of them. So, where's the aluminium gone? I picked it up and then it shoved.
Over here. It's literally in front of this printer, on this printer.
Oh, right, thank you. Yes, I do need that. But there you go, there was another one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
so...
make another arm to shove it onto that bigger, larger storage. I was going to fill it with the medium. Can you put those mediums on it? How do you make it more? Yes, those medium ones. You put one in the corner there. Yeah. So I'm going to do that.
Well, yeah. So I've got another. If you put another robot arm on this platform, it should then start to load the one at the back.
Yep.
The only problem is that it's you can't possibly fill the whole base because the robot arm deals with a circle. It's just this whole system. It's like they thought about it, implemented it, and then never went back to go, we've improved it. You know, we've twiddled its behaviours.
Takes from green, is it?
I will just hover over the current one. I don't remember. Drops to blue. It drops off at blue. I don't know what mnemonic you want to use for that, but you just need to turn it on. There we go.
Oh.
You can also fill up the spare spots with
Medium.
yes.
Storage.
So, Shalka, as soon as you can, you want to come back with some tungsten because that will give us access to shredders.
Oh, I've got a lot of stuff to shred.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm going back to my titanium stuff what I haven't found yet.
I was going for research items, but I guess I'm going to switch to.
I'm currently doing research items at the moment because I can't do the titanium stuff anyway.
What's the cold planet called? Glacio. This diegetic fucking map. Just give me a list of the planets and let me select it. Don't make me spin the camera around and click on things.
But the UI style is like avoiding arbitrary UI
okay,
elements. Must do tweak, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but I just had to spin the camera around for about 8 or 9 seconds trying to find the planet because I don't know what direction the planet's on. Hey up.
Alright.
So I should now be able to make a soil centrifuge. When I have a soil centrifuge, I can do anything.
Awesome.
As long as I've got soil canister. Yes,
Is there space?
well, I mean,
Is
space
there
is all
space?
around us. I mean, space is just
No,
a
I mean,
fundamental...
Thank you, Adam. I was thinking it. I just didn't want to say it.
Shut up.
But to have
Space.
space, one must also have planet.
Okay, let me rephrase that.
I think it's 16-player server, isn't it? I can't remember. It's quite big.
I think it
I
defaults.
don't
I'm
know. I
not sure.
just see the 4 players and I wasn't sure.
Oh, or is it 10?
I'm not sure what the default is.
Eight.
I think you can change it, but I've not changed it, so it might actually not. It might say
We had like 6.
4 only or something.
We had like 6.
Oh, okay, yeah. In that case, cool.
I mean, if not,
Oh, it might be
you can
8
fuck
default.
off. So, you know. I think that's fair.
You can fucking do one.
Is
Have
there a
it, have it.
joint code or
No. Oh, there's a password.
IP and password.
IP freely. Oh.
I'm glad someone does.
I'm not looking forward to that when it doesn't, when it breaks down.
So yeah, our next thing we want is a chemistry lab, and that requires 1 tungsten. So you only need 1 tungsten. You don't need to get a whole thing of tungsten. 1 tungsten is absolutely just fine. Did I bring enough resin with me? Did I? Fuck.
You got somewhere to get enough resin, or
I need 1 resin. Well, no. No, I mean, I'm on a different planet.
Oh, that won't help.
Why the what is it with steam?
We don't know, Jane. Why is it what we
Would you like to elaborate?
No,
I
scream incoherently.
I clicked on play on Astroneer on Steam.
Yeah.
The Steam launcher
Which we can hear.
noise.
Ping pong. Ping pong.
Full bloody screen.
Astroneer.
And put a pop-up behind it asking me whether I want it windowed or normal.
That means you ran it twice. Because when you run the game, it'll ask you that. But then you can run it again before it's actually launched.
Right, okay. Well, I couldn't click on a thing on Steam to say, give me the bloody dialogue box so I can choose something.
Adam, you know that thing you used to be talking about? Like, don't just dig a fucking hole, leave fucking holes, and put shit in it.
Yeah, there are only very few rules, and I hope we
Thanks,
all...
Henry.
Yeah, I think we're all... Hopefully we're all listening to them, because otherwise, you'll regret it.
I'm juggling like 4 research things up here, and I was like, one of them just disappeared. I thought maybe it's a little bit of a hillside. Looked down, it was just rolling down this cavern, like no, running after it.
So
Where's
apparently
that?
Oh, hello.
Astroneer.
You sneaked in, Henry?
Say that again?
You sneaked in?
Oh, I'm in, yeah.
Henry's been here ages. Before me.
You not see me staring at you earlier?
I did. You all look the same to me.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, it's not true. It's just that I don't know who's who because you don't have names. You've all got different and unique and wonderful avatars, but no names.
You get a name.
What?
You have names. I think you do, but it's like awkward to see.
Yeah.
Plus, you're on another planet, right?
As I have mentioned, I am on another planet.
It's set to eight players.
That's fine. That's more than we have.
And if not, I can up it.
Indeed. Putting these up for researching in the research chamber things while we have.
Yeah, we've got 4 of them, and they're all idle when I left.
Yeah,
So
I'm juggling these 4 up. I've juggled 2 up there already.
Power.
How do you find people?
How do you find people? Tinder, Grinder,
I'm on this,
Bumble.
getting this game on the map.
If you bring up the compass, which I don't know what the button is for that, then you can.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the button.
One of the
2 more there for you, Max.
Righto.
Oh yeah, I need to.
What was I doing last time? Can anyone remember?
Research and copper is what we are. That's the I say the easy tasks right now on I forgot the name of the planet we start on, but the start planet.
Planet Fluke.
Fluke. So later planets have more research points per item, but there's almost no lack of research items. It's kind of not worth it worrying about too much. Shauka is going to go get us a tungsten, as soon as possible, and I will have a titanium, hopefully fairly soon. 1 tungsten will give us a chem lab, and then we can start producing some better materials. I should get titanium, hopefully fairly soon. If anybody wants to join me, let me know. More titanium should mean we can build much bigger storage containers. Now those, the robot arms are really good at, because the storage containers are like tall cylinders, and the robot arms can interact with them much better than the flat ones.
Is that the big containers you're talking about, the ones that are Quanta things?
Containers, no. Containers are ways of compressing matter into a single object.
Down one size glass.
Well, no, because
What
you
is
can,
the thing
like,
that
you
I'm
can,
thinking of then?
yeah, but you can fit like several hundred, whatever into a
Squiggles
container.
into them. Yeah.
But they're all titanium based. Found some resin.
There's a hole of debris over here, so I'm just going to throw them over here for now.
No. There shouldn't be any debris. Oh yeah, hole for debris. Yeah, because we as soon as Sharka's got 2 tungsten, then we can make a shredder.
When you throw all the rubbish into it in one go.
Well. Now that does work quite well, robot arms, because you can have a robot arm that picks up debris, and another one that shreds it. Now that works quite well because, as I said, you can grab stuff straight off your backpack.
What is the ore for tungsten called?
Wolframite.
How do you pick up big scrap debris?
Really
little
big, you
debris.
need a vehicle.
Right in the moon.
Not the moon. The moon is not scrap.
Lies.
It's full of cheese. Isn't the surface of the moon a bit like talcum powder, I think?
Very soft.
A bit like talcum powder.
Dangerous. Carcinogenic.
What, talcum powder?
Mm.
You're not
That's
supposed to
very
eat
dangerous.
it. Or snort it
Apparently
in.
breathing it apparently is very bad for you.
I seem to recall we don't use talcum powder, and we haven't used talcum powder in like 40 years. Like
No, like Johnson's baby powder and all that sort of stuff is still
Still
used
got it,
even now.
that's not talcum
make-
powder. I don't think it's been talcum powder in a long time. In the
It's
same
help.
in the same way, pencil lead, right? This might blow your mind. It's not made of lead. Akubra,
No, it's graphite.
huh?
Pencil lead is graphite.
Yes, it's not lead. Is my point.
Yes. So I am looking at a bottle of Talc classic imperial leather talc. It says it contains 99% talc, 1% perfume.
So talc. What's talc? Talc is. I want to say tal macadam, but that's tar macadam I'm thinking of. What is talc? Is it
That's rock, isn't it? Well, that's what talcum powder was, isn't it?
yeah.
Trying to rebrand it or something clever.
Akubra, have you really never played Astroneer before? It's a fantastic game.
Talc is a naturally occurring mineral mined from the earth composed of magnesium, silicon, oxygen and hydrogen. Chemically, talc is a hydrogenious magnesium silicate with chemical formula blah 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 blah. It has been used for centuries in cosmetic and other personal care products and is currently under scrutiny by the FDA for being a carcinogenic.
Now, I'd like to point out, it can't be that bad a carcinogenic, considering we've been using it for 100 years and, you know, everybody hasn't died from using
Well, no,
it.
this is the thing. They've now.
I suppose the same logic as let's keep smoking. It doesn't kill anyone.
No, because there was a correlation there. There was a strong correlation. But obviously, talcum powder isn't that bad. Now, I don't want to give up my daily, line of talc. You've never heard of Astroneer. So Astroneer is how should we describe it? It is a survival-ish. It's not very survival. It's quite.
lively.
It's a Minecraft clone, Adam.
It's basically a Minecraft clone. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Which is a Fortress Craft clone.
I think Minecraft did come first.
I know, I was taking the piss.
I'm
Because
currently on a
you
different
can't get-
planet to the rest
You
of my
can't get
team.
Minecraft on Xbox.
What?
you can.
No, Minecraft on Xbox would never work. You don't know what you're talking about.
No, I get the reference, even if it's as dated as Jay's. The rest of Jay's jokes.
Well, what joke?
Yeah, exactly.
It's such fun.
So we're actually in quite an early stage of this game. We've just began to set up the automation. Schalke has gone to a planet to pick up tungsten. I am looking for a titanium vein, and then we are going to sort out automated. So that requires an exo chip. That's easy enough. Steel should be easy. Tungsten carbide, I don't remember.
Does anybody else get the ump with their Fitbit telling them to fuck off to bed?
With their what?
No.
Fitbit telling them to go to bed.
Oh, do you use a Fitbit, Jay?
I do.
Oh, wow. I noticed you just managed to work it into the conversation immediately. Are you also a vegan? No, you're not a vegan. You've told us by now.
No, I'm not a
Yeah.
vegan.
You know that old joke, how can you spot a vegan at a barbecue? Don't worry, they'll tell you. And, ha, very funny. I was at a barbecue with a lady, and I swear we were 2 sentences in. She goes, oh, obviously, because I used to be a vegan, but I've had to give it up because I'm, 8 months pregnant. I'm like, right, okay, I really don't care, but all right then.
When you say I really didn't get, did you turn around and go, "Oh, you're pregnant, are you?"
I thought you were at the crease.
Anyone's pregnant? That's what you should have gone with. Oh, I didn't realise you're 8 months pregnant.
You wanted me to go, I'm
This is what you should have.
I did. That explains why you're so fat and a vegan. Yes, that would have been a brilliant response.
I don't think I've ever known a fat vegan.
Yeah,
They usually die off due to malnutrition.
Yeah.
Aha.
I had wondered.
You had a fat vegan.
No, I said I've never seen a fat vegan.
Would you like a photo of one?
No, not really.
Are you offering?
I
Are
am.
you a vegan?
I am offering photos of fat vegans if you want some.
Vegans.com. Whoa.
Have you got any of those photos of fat vegans?
I've just found something new, and I don't know what it is. It says an ice chunk, but I have no idea what ice chunks are for.
They have got a purpose, but I can't think what it is.
Jay, you're a fountain of useful
I hope
knowledge.
so.
I've used them for something before, but I can't think what.
Can be cracked with it. Oh shit!
Cooling down your drinks.
Oh no, it was in the summertime. People that had heat stroke.
When the weather is hot.
No, but the weather is fine.
Fine. Sorry.
And you've got
In the
some reason to unwind.
When the weather is fine.
La 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 la. Lost of the summer wine.
You can reach right up and touch the sky.
Oh, and did you know they made the Last of the Summer Wine is the world's longest running sitcom?
Really?
It's a fun fact for you. So
say fun
that
fact.
was a point. Dot Cotton digested it, didn't she? That pissed me off.
that pissed you off? Wow.
Yeah, that's a bit strange.
Well, Dot Cotton died. Like
Yeah, she's not real.
It's someone else's fault.
June
Kill
Brown.
him. Kill him.
She's not real.
Yeah. So on a slightly more cheerful note than the deaths of actors, we live in a very interesting part in history, and we all know this. We've had the internet during our lives and all sorts of things, but we also live during the very short period of time in human history where we have doorknobs. So doorknobs you don't get them anymore. Doorknobs are no longer a thing in new houses, obviously only old ones. So
Door, as in instead of handles.
door handles, not doorknobs. So we live in a about 150-year period during which the human race uses door handles, which I found quite amusing. Doorknobs, sorry. But there's only been about a 20-year period in the whole of human history where we had telephones in our houses. Because we don't have that anymore. It's already gone. So
you do. I had this conversation with someone today, and they were like, "Oh, I couldn't possibly go to fiber FTTP because they don't currently do digital phone lines." And I was like, "Digital? What? For your landline?" It's like, yeah, the landline. I said, "Do you use that?" He goes, "Yeah, every single day." I was like, "Why?"
Is he aware they're switching off?
Strike.
They're switching off PSDN in 2 years, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, telephones are they're pretty much gone already, but they are
digital.
No. Telephones are still absolutely analog, run off the exchange in the old-fashioned way. If you plug a phone in, works still. Same amount. Not for much longer.
Mine hasn't for years.
Yours might not have, but I assure you my mum's one does. And
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, and if I plug one in
of my house.
So what are they going to do for all the people that are not on digital lines?
They will get a box that plugs into the internet that looks like a telephone but isn't.
Adam, you spent too much time explaining to your mum that plugs into the internet. Do you mean a router?
Well, they'll have a box that does a conversion.
Yes.
You can get plugs on your routers. Like, for instance, the BT routers have a.
One doesn't have a router. This will go straight. This will go straight into a phone socket.
Yeah.
But so BT they've already done 2 million, and they have another couple of million left to do before the
That
switch over.
include Red Care, that sort of thing, which is really where I think Jay was going with that. I hope.
Red Care.
Yeah, which is basically you have a phone line which dials a number which you press a button when you call over.
If I can't
Which will
get up.
happen.
Which
Yes.
will happen. Is that a threat?
Yeah.
Adam,
Yes, you're
remember when
fucked.
you had a fall?
That was ages
It
ago.
will happen. You get old and you become unable to, do certain things.
Yeah, Adam, have you
You
thought
mean
about
like
age
walk-
group in your house?
like walk down the stairs?
Tie up shoes and head back the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
My toilet bowl
Sorry,
has been baby proofed.
So I thought you said toilet pole. I was very confused for a second there.
No.
I should wake up what the fuck a toilet pole is.
Oh, it's the thing that you sit on when you run out of bog paper.
Ow.
For anybody watching, please do not follow Jay for more household tips. Also, do not put any poles up your bottom. Just full stop. Just
Have
not
you seen
even
them
if
bikes
he,
people
not even
make?
if he buys you dinner first.
Dang it.
There's a whole series of different noises from people at different times as they got the joke at different rates. Oh man, I need the next drill, but I'm really struggling to get this titanium up. But I should have enough titanium to bring back. How's that tungsten going, Mr. S?
Oh no.
I'm setting up the base.
After your biscuit base.
No, we only need one.
No.
We just need one. We don't need a base. We just need a tungsten. Two would be good, but
Sorry.
Oh.
while I'm here and I'm safe, have we researched landing pads? And where are they? Oh god, I hate this interface so much. Landing pad.
We need
Aluminium-
resin, organic, clay, quartz.
Could someone please make on Silver, the start planet, some landing pads, 2 or 3 landing pads, not too close to each other, but not too far apart.
There they are, standing in a row.
Yes, thank you, in a row. So we've got somewhere to land spaceships because
We
right
need-
now,
what resources do we need to make them?
aluminium and
So-
ceramic.
Do you want the landing pads? Yeah.
The ceramic presumably requires clay.
Yes, that's correct. Which you can dial up from the soil machine.
Yes.
Right now we are
you
we
working
are
on that,
researching, but we're not researching on a lot.
I have just put some research in.
Ah, good. We're only doing 100 bytes a minute. That's not a lot. Are all the research machines going?
I
No.
can see.
I think I did 2.
Oh.
One
Yeah.
isn't.
You missed one. I just put one on.
Oh, did I miss it? Oh,
Yeah.
that's fucking handy, then, wasn't it?
It was pretty special.
Then we have 2 machines that are not going currently.
Then we need more research.
There is some here in the trees if someone would like to come and collect some.
In the park. There's
shit,
research
I'm
in
out.
the trees.
I'm out of here.
Have I got?
Out of ear.
Yeah, I dropped a minor boo-boo.
You dropped a boo boo.
Yeah.
What's that TV show again? Oh no, boo boo. What was that?
Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear? Was that the Swedish Yogi Bear?
Yogi
What was
Bard.
the girl's name in that? I can't remember now.
Mrs. Bear?
Not Pet- No.
This is boo boo.
There was one in it. Right, yeah.
Boo Boo was the baby bear. You had Yogi Bear, and then the girl was
Fuckwit.
Cindy.
Cindy
Boo
Bear.
Boo. No, Cindy Boo
Something
Boo.
like that, I can't remember.
I can.
That hurt in my brain, don't it?
Alex. No. Hey Siri. Who did Yogi Bear knob off with?
What the fuck?
Oh, that got me. Thank you. Check it out. I've got a fucking video.
Yeah, babe.
Don't call me babe in
So,
public.
the front to the top hit is just so confusing. It's about Yogi Bear and the magic of the flight with the spruce. Like what?
What?
I don't know. It's nothing to do with the cartoon. I think there was an actual documentary with a bear called Yogi, which is very unhelpful.
Okay.
These people don't think about what I'm going to ask Siri before before putting stuff on the internet. Okay, so I have some titaniums. For heaven's sake.
Is the research?
Everywhere?
There's plants with research on over there, and there's some in some of the trees. I did see one a minute ago. I can't remember how to point on keyboard.
Oh, I need ceramic for that. Why have I got glass with me then? I have a funny feeling the robot arm just put glass into my backpack as I walked past.
Can anyone remember how to point at a thing?
Both
No,
triggers.
that's a horn. No, that's another tower.
Yeah,
It's
let's
bo-
do the right trigger.
Yeah, both triggers for me, but I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
Just as I said, we definitely don't want to lose it, and it's very important and all that. The current RTG, and we only have one, is running this base out here. So don't let anyone let me forget. If I go, where's the RTG? You'll all go, it's on Glacio. But I'll be coming back shortly with a plate full of titanium.
Very nice.
That's about all I can do. Hey, Kirik, how are you doing, sir?
Why does that name ring a bell?
What, Kirik?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, to my uneducated British eye, his name looks like something from Mass Effect. So I don't know. Maybe he's in Mass Effect. Are you from Mass Effect? Incidentally, I did list a few games that are on sale at the minute that we have mentioned about talking. There's Warhammer Inquisitor. There is Helldivers.
Mentioned around talking.
Yes,
Yes,
and
okay, I'll quite good fun.
there was something else as well. I did put it in the chats. There's a few things on sale that we might want to grab while they are redonkulously cheap.
The epic free game was a multiplayer one.
Was it Total
Yeah,
Warhammer? Yeah, if you play Total Warhammer, it's multiplayer, but only the same way that, you know, chess is. And we aren't going to get many games of chess each night. Oh, is that aluminium? Oh, there's so much glorious resources down here. You can let me have this? Oh, I'm not strong enough.
Well, bugger.
Bucket of arse.
I still cannot find the bloody button to point this shit.
And hold.
The keyboard.
Yeah.
Control left. Alt left click on the ground. Or
Sorry, Adam.
Yeah,
Which printer prints the landing beds?
large.
For large. Okay. Remind me where the large one is roughly?
By the research.
Ah, right.
Oh, I tell you what, being back down in Cornwall for a few days. Oh, bloody hell.
yeah. Jokes aside, how's your mum?
No, she's all fine. She's fine. Old, you
Yes,
know.
I'm in-
And it was the best thing was I rang her outside the front door, and she goes, "Oh," she goes, "I was expecting you to go." I go, "Are you busy?" She goes, No. Then I rang the doorbell. And she's like, and in a very nice way, which she just went, "What the fuck are you doing here?" It's like, surprise.
Wait, actually, it was a surprise you going and seeing it.
Yeah, absolutely. I had no
I
idea.
didn't realise that. Okay.
Yeah. No,
That's nice.
I said to her I was sending her something special for Mother's Day, and then I point out to my sister, I am the gift.
Gifted.
Okay, bring it back as
Special.
much titanium as I can
Did
get.
your sister say what my sister would have said?
You are, Adam, you are an inspiration to me, the light of my life, and the reason I continue with all my endeavours. That's what my sister says to me because she loves me.
Right, mine.
Should we quote you on that and clip it and send it to her?
Yeah, please do. She'd be like, that's exactly how I sound. Whereas Jay's sister would be like, your face. Right, I'm coming back now. I've got some titanium. Shauka, how's the tungsten?
Still pending.
Have you found any yet?
I have not found any yet.
Okay, have you gone
So
looking
you need
for
some
it?
help on
Going
that
on
planet.
underground layer now. Could have better chances here.
Well, have you checked the Planetopedia? Do you get them from the surface?
Astropedia.
Astropedia. Do you get it from the surface or do you get it from underground?
I have not checked.
So you could in fact be looking underground when they spawn in the caves.
Alright, I don't know what it's building. Trying to get it off the bed.
Ah, well that screwed me up.
Is that what you're looking for?
Look at all this glorious resources.
Yeah, I've been chucking a
You're
load of
welcome.
stuff, actually just doing research and bringing it up here and chucking it on that. Doesn't seem to always go to the right one though.
What doesn't? Sorry.
Like, so you can see there's ceramic goes that side. It needs to go to the
Yeah.
other side, right?
You need
Like
to have
moving
you
it
need to
across,
have the input full to guarantee the offward
Yeah.
direction.
which is a bit.
I seem to recall there is an object it can't pick up, and you can use that to block up stuff. Okay, so we've got our landing pads. Good. So next, yeah, I need tungsten. So let me grab. I've got a solid booster. Shako, have you cleared the landing bay? I cleared the landing bay, the landing area. Cool. I will grab.
There's another one.
No, it's Shauka's. So Shauka needs to clear the landing bay so I can land that. Do you have a beacon?
Yep.
Awesome.
Did we not make another landing bay?
Yeah, well, I asked for like 3.
I'm working on it.
I know, but
Oh.
have we made
I've done
them?
2 tasks
No.
today.
Yeah,
I've
who-
done 2 tasks.
Yeah, have we made them? No.
Got one.
Are we in progress? Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Right. Where did you want it? Right next to the other ones? I mean, how close can you build them? Is it like one of
Um,
those so you have to build them further apart
I mean-
from each other?
Not too close.
Give me a rough idea. Meters?
I would build them. Just build them. Yeah, out towards the trees. You'll see if you put it down. Put it down there, for example. Now open it. And now open it. Cool. Now now our base has a capacity of 2, but 3 is probably good because then we don't end up landing and going, I can't find the base, which is what will happen if you make your if you don't have enough of these. We want one.
Oh.
What one for each? Yeah, 4 is probably fine given we've got like a 6 to 8 player. Thank you, Kareem. It's more than I can say for the state of our base. We are seriously out of power, though. No, we do.
I have just put some organics into the
That-
generators.
Unlike make any difference.
Doodah generators.
Oh.
Generate doodahs.
Did you watch me flip?
Yeah. Are they skippity doodahs? If not, I don't care.
No, they're Ujima flipping me doodahs. They're a bit like what's it, Majiggins.
Oh, not
okay.
watching you. You gotta be careful of them. They're really dangerous. Last time I encountered one of them, bloody hell.
You've been hanging around with your children too much again, Max.
Yes, frequently, funny enough. Only resin, frankly. Loads of resin.
We are running out of soil at the soil machine.
Oh, good. I'll take that as well then. Oh, the resin's on there. Oh,
Colours, what colour are the forecasters?
They're
They're
full.
on the bed, yeah.
They're really
Right.
they're obviously full. They're orange when they're full, dark when they're empty.
No,
are they?
green when they're completely full, orange when they're partially full, and black when they're completely empty. And I'm nabbing all of them because really big.
Where is the soil?
Not stop picking the bloody thing up.
I can't.
Oh yeah, I've got that. Right.
But you see, I would like to be able to easily set it up so clay gets pulled off and put onto the smelter bay. But there's too many materials to do this. It can be done, but you'd need to have the most enormously complex base, and it really disappoints me that they've never really gone back to these robot arms. But having a not gate on would fix it, because that's all Fortress Craft does. It has, please move this item here, and please move everything except this item here. Ta-da, 100% fix. Why
I
can't I?
think they're designing for manual sorting. The things are kind of okay if you keep only one resource within a single line.
So you're telling me we should have 8 smelters? I mean,
I guess the design is wanting us to move into that direction, or that you have one smelter and then you manually sort the output. But
yeah, but you can't manually sort the output because you can't not gate. It's not possible to do that. So if let's say for a second, there's only 2 materials in the world, tin and copper. I can load all the tin onto a platform and all the copper, and then I can pull tin and copper off. But I can't move the tin onto a new one without risking also taking the copper. Or I have to have all of the resources available in one area, and then the robot arms go from there. It just doesn't work. It's really frustrating. Okay, so I'm going to bring some wind turbines with me and a plate of ceramic and...
Some Ujima flips.
No, what? No, okay, you're all forbidden from talking. There we go. Let's shut you up. Not really. Everyone went quiet.
caves means underground, or is that different?
Damn it, Shulker, why did you have to break the silence?
Caveman underground.
We're doing a bit about the silence.
Well, yeah, but that's over with now. Why is this machine on the ground? There we go. Okay, so I need to craft a rocket booster.
Yeah. Jay, shut up. Stop it.
Gonzula.
You know, the thing with the blobber and the stuff with the yeah, you know. Thing.
We looked up the list of those in other languages. They're brilliant, aren't they?
Matty.
Spoonerisms, what we're calling them.
What? No. Thingamajig.
Doodah.
They're available in other languages.
Well, of course they are, Jay. We're not the only language to have a word that means I can't remember what the word is. So, in English, we've got a bazinga, a dealy, a dealy, a dingle hopper, a dingus, a doohickey, a doober, a doodad, a doodah thingy, what's it, a doohickey, a doojigger, a foobar, a frammit. There's so many. Like a
foobar?
A foobar.
Foobar?
Yeah,
foobar.
in programming, foobar. Yeah. Sorry, Shaka, what planet are you on? Because I've just realised I don't know where I'm going. And I'm in space now. Sorry?
Powered up beyond all
The
recognition.
moon, the solar.
The Solo. Wait, you're on the Solo?
Why am I in space?
Yeah, okay. So in Finnish, and I can't pronounce these, we have many of them. We have Harpaki, Harpatin, Harveli, Hilavitukun, Jatu. Yeah, that's what I said. Jatu. I've seen you say that. Laiti, Maiki, Laiki, Vihiji, Vempi, and Vaki.
I can't recognize what those are.
The thing is, Shaka, it's not just I don't know how to pronounce. They have letters I don't even have. The best one for German is Dingsbums.
What?
A thingamablob? Ding is thing. Blums. I don't know what Blums is.
Oh, Shaka, hey. I'm going to make a hole through this rather than do this ever again.
So I've managed to pick up titanium somewhere, and I don't know where I've managed to pick that up.
Well, put it back then. Because I've brought some titanium to that planet and you've nicked it.
No, I just
Yes, you
found
did.
it on my dead body backpack.
Well, I did. Oh, you've already walked in front. You walked in front of a robot arm. Now, does everyone remember when I said don't walk in front of the robot arms? Because they will put things in you. I know.
Indeed.
They're not even asking, and we've had a discussion about that.
Yeah.
Yes,
can I
haven't we,
have dinner
Max?
first? No.
All right, love, are you awake? That doesn't count.
I found supplies zinc, by the way.
Zinc is
This
good.
is not joining us.
So we are getting to the point, by the way, where very soon we should have proper auto-extracting robot arms. Then we don't need to extract things by hand. So right now, might not be a bad idea to make a mental note of where the resources are so we can set up automatic collection of them soon. Because what we don't really want is automatic collection too far away, as we could eat... Well, there is, because there's no conveyor belts in the game. So we will have to go and get it. Or have this...
Shit, I'm going to uninstall that.
Is there no way of the game automating a tractor type device? So
Nope.
you fill a tractor up and you send it across
Nope.
on an pre-programmed route?
Still no.
Not pre-ground.
You,
Satisfactory.
that's how
which would
Satisfactory
make it a
works,
bit
yeah.
more.
Oh, okay. I don't know, Blade Satisfactory.
Not how Satisfactory works.
It
You
is.
can do it.
You set
No,
up a
it's not.
vehicle, you drive the route, and then it copies the route.
Can do that.
Or you don't have vehicles that do stuff. Is that the
Trains.
option?
Or conveyors.
Trains.
Or drones.
Right, but those aren't... You know what I mean? Those aren't vehicles, though, are they? Like, a train obviously goes along a fucking route.
Yeah. What about a drone?
Drone just goes wherever.
That's like a track. Like a tractor.
Like a tractor.
Like
Did
a
you?
tractor.
I didn't send a photo back. Guess what happened? I got to Cornwall. I got off the motorway.
Oh.
I pulled off to the road to go to my mum's house. Guess what's the first thing that happened?
You farted.
Fucking
Pulled out in front of you.
stuck
Someone
on
on
a
a tractor.
fucking tractor for 3 miles. Yeah, I was like, "Yep, I have arrived." Chuck, a whole bunch of wind turbines, a whole bunch of resin.
You just reminded me, Adam. I had a question for you. You said you had a friend at your meeting to show off what EVs can do.
Yes.
The skeptic.
Tell me the
friend.
story.
He just went, "Fucking hell," he goes, I didn't know they were that fast." Like,
That was cool.
yeah, because he's what a guy I used to work with. Who's we've done a lot of, we've driven a lot of fast cars. We've been in some really, really, really quick cars. Like,
So your reaction was fucking hell.
yeah, it's like, yeah, because I mean, he's just, well, everyone's like they just you expect it to be quick, but not that quick, and that's just like, oh, that's really quick.
The thing that worried me the most when I was in your car, the thing that got me was when you put it on the foot on the accelerator. It wasn't the acceleration; it was the fact the whole car lifts like a foot off the ground because it basically puts the suspension just
Puts you back,
yeah.
Yes,
No, it doesn't drop you back. The suspension just like goes up. I was like, what?
yeah. Well, mine's the one with the stiff suspension as well, so I dread to think what it's like in.
So yeah.
Okay, Shaq, I don't wanna astronaut on planet, so we're on to Solo. Wolframite is found in caves. Okie dokie.
That was quick to discern.
You were saying your car was insurance group 50.
Yeah.
It seems a little excessive. I mean, is that true for all of the Teslas?
No,
'Cause I'm
no, it's-
thinking
mine's-
I wouldn't want one if it was that.
No, God, no. To be fair, it's not that much money, like to insure. I said mine was.
Well, at our age,
But it depends. It depends on your age, Adam. No offense.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
actually genuinely taken. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it cost me a bit more.
Is there no way of
wasn't that
ramping the
bad for me.
performance?
Well, there is. You don't buy the performance one. Bear in mind, mine's the
Well, you-
performance one. Mine has the fancy brakes. Mine has
Is that
the ultra high
is that a
performance.
feature, downloadable feature, or is that the entire model?
Yeah, the entire. Yeah, mine is the performance model. There are a couple of downloadable features, but essentially mine comes with them all on.
Over the upgradable brakes.
Well, no, there is over-the-air upgradable acceleration though for 1,500
Oh yeah,
quid.
definitely.
This is the thing. You see
Yeah.
people bitching about it on the forums, going, "Why have I got to pay extra insurance?" I said, "Because
Warranty's the
it's,
thing.
it's a software download. Like an ECU map that knocks half a second off your 0 to 60. This is not a little.
And also wears the components faster.
Yeah, that's
No,
not.
it does. It does.
Yeah,
it does.
but
It does.
that's
one of
not-
the reasons. That's one of the reasons why they make you pay money is also because of the warranty costs. Because if
Gotcha.
something's more likely to go wrong, so if everyone else pays that amount of money for the cars that it does go wrong, they can cover the costs.
Gotcha. Yeah. But no, it's people bitching about the fact their insurance goes up, and it's like, of course it does. Your car that used to do 0 to 60 in 4.2 now does 0 to 60 in 3.7. But yeah, the base model Tesla, they call it the Standard Range Plus, which is just.
They don't call that
It's
an
because they used to have the long range.
It's cut off by oxygen.
Oh, I think I may have found some. Sorry, yeah.
They used to have the long range, the standard and the long range.
Yeah,
Someone
it's
just cut off my oxygen.
oh, not me.
Who cut off oxygen where? What? When? How?
No, someone's just cut off my supply. tethers.
Not guilty.
Oh, hold.
Where are you?
Somewhere.
Good.
Somewhere.
There's a whole line.
Yeah, do you know how it feels now, Jay?
So, Si, when you said you pay
I am
Henry
also
back,
somewhere.
now's not the time.
Oh, okay.
No, my point was more that calling your car the Standard Range Plus is just the most ridiculous name.
That's fixed it, thank you.
It's a Standard Plus. What does that mean? Okay, I found some. Oh, that's laterite. Wait, that's... Okay.
I found wolframite quite deep in these things. I think they are designing this to be rare find rather than. I thought it was only find the. It would only change the colors of the metals in different planets, but I guess the surface appearances have been removed on this one.
No, so the metal will be the same color on all the planets. It's just that most metals are like two colors. It depends which way up it is.
What is astroneer?
It doesn't have a use, but it's very pretty. Astronium. I'm coming back to you. Where are you?
It's going down. It's kind of deceptive on the first layer. How to
Okay,
go down.
but you do have a tether line going down to you, right?
Yep.
I do not see any tether lines going down. Are you sure? Like,
Kind of behind on the ramp when you go down.
this tether line's not connected to anything.
There might be a fork on it.
Nope. I mean, I'm sure there is.
Small solar panels. I don't know if they're any good.
Yes.
Just hook them up to anything, or if they got to go onto a specific thing.
I would suggest you grab 4 iron off of 4 iron, smelted iron. I found it. And then build the extra large platform B, I think it's called, and start putting all of the power generation on there.
And that will be built in the big
The
printer,
large
won't
one,
it?
yeah. Large printer. Oh, dangerous plants. I see Shauka's icon. Shauka likes to live dangerously. See me, I kill all the plants. Shauka just walks past them. You don't need to go this deep. There will be some in the first cave layer. I'm very sure of it.
Well, the thing that I found was quite dense.
You did say extra large platform B, didn't you? The angled one.
We've already got one. The one like the one we've got. It looks like a big ramp. Wow, this is very deep.
Yeah, it's a large platform B.
This is deep to the point where I think gravity is going to start getting a bit weird. Yep, I jumped and didn't come back down again. Oh my word, I've never seen an Australian deposit like that. Cool, I have a wolframite, so we need at least 2. And
I
that'll
have
get...
3 on my backpack.
Aha. But yeah, unless they've added use, Astronium has no use at all. But I've never seen it in its raw form. Normally you find it.
Well,
like
definitely
so.
fix the arms passing things to each other using this extra long bed we put down.
Cool.
Extended large extended platform. So I think it's probably the way to get things out of a mine, by the way. Lots of these large extended platforms, and then 1 or 2 with the arms on. Medium platform A.
Yes.
B,
Yes.
They seem to work very well.
Awesome.
It's just loaded up the bed. I think the trick is that now we know what not to do with them. So
Well, no. Our issue before was a bug. The robot arms would just stop working. It was definitely a bug. It wasn't. We didn't screw up. We did find something that was sensible, and it just went. Nah. I mean, we had to solve it by just turning stuff off and on again, and then it will work for a little while.
Consistency and reliability is important for automated stuff and I guess for time loop stuff.
Okay, I've got 2 wolframite. One thing I do find that helps if you're trying to explore, get rid of the pillars. Like, pillars can easily hide a massive and obvious thing so easily. Like, I'm just digging my way through this, which shouldn't be too hard, and then I'm just opening up a massive cave behind it. It's slow going down here, though. It's hard rock.
Your landing platform has finished building, by the way, Max.
Oh, that. I'll be there momentarily.
I don't know where you want to stick that. No, actually, probably wrong phrasing.
Oh, shit on a piss.
Uh-oh.
Why can we piss with boobies?
I just died. I've no idea why. I just died. Just fell over dead. It doesn't say anything. Just I was standing one way up and then I was down.
I did that a little while ago.
I suspect I was attacked by a dangerous plant on a high-level planet, Jay. What do you think happened to you?
I run out of oxygen.
Right, well, that didn't happen to me. If anyone on the stream can disagree, fuck off. No, I should have been tethered.
Should have been or was?
Well, should have been. It is my expectation and belief that I was tethered. Oh shit, this is a dead end. Oh fuck.
Right, we now have 3 landing pads.
Also, I shall be back to use
And
one.
beacons for everyone.
How's our... We are down to 51 bytes a minute of research, by the way, which is pathetic.
Well, we've got 2 machines running at the moment.
Oh, are they almost out? Do we have power?
We don't have power. We're working on power.
So, we'll set up copper probably first then as our
Can we make big solar panels?
yes,
How?
copper.
These are something that are available to us now.
Probably. Do we have copper? I mean, I know we don't. This is a rhetorical question. We don't have any copper.
I can't remember. Is there a big battery that we can get?
There is a big battery. That's more difficult. That's lithium. But little batteries are easy, ironically. So it doesn't matter. Like, there's no lack of space in the world, so there's no reason to go worrying about big batteries. We can just build lots of little batteries.
Well, this is why I'm asking what I'm asking.
Yeah, but copper. That's what we need.
So how comes I can F everything other than this frigging great big platform to carry it in my hands?
Because it's extra large. Extra large things can... your character stops moving when you try and move them.
Yeah, it's doing like 1 mile an hour walkie speed.
Yeah, but if you drop it, you can push it over. But that's to stop you just wandering around with it. You're supposed to load it onto a vehicle. But we haven't unlocked that yet.
How does one rotate shit?
Bumpers. But on PC, I'm going to guess Q&A.
Nope, that opens my debris.
Well, no one corrected me, so... I carry on assuming I was right. That's how it works, right?
No.
Yep.
It's quite literally the scientific method. No one argue with me. No one came back in time to stop me. How bad a decision could it have been? So yeah, now I've given you that little fact earlier. I hope you all make the most of doorknobs because they will no longer be part of human history going forwards. And landlines, but you know, I think we're all sick to death of landlines.
So what about door handles
What about door handles?
instead of doorknobs?
This doesn't seem to be a question. There just seems to be just a weird statement from you. What about door handles?
Well, you said doorknobs are on the way out.
Jay, are you
Are
suddenly
door
envisaging a
handles.
planet where we can't open any doors? Because that's not a good state of affairs.
Well, this is what I can't work out. What is the difference between a knob and a handle? I know what a knob is. It's a round door handle.
Right. And what's a door handle?
A door handle.
Lever.
What shape is it?
Lever. Lever shaped.
A handle.
Or handle shaped.
Handle.
A lever.
shape.
A bar.
Yeah. I think you've answered your own question. So we will have door handles, but not door knobs.
So it's not going to be like Face Off or something like that, where you just wave your hand in front of a thing and.
Jay, well, I mean, Jay, are you under the impression that new builds in the UK are all built with fucking supermarket style doors you just wave your hand nearby to open.
That is what was fitted on my sister's house. Yes, she had a thing.
Right, but not from the manufacturer.
Yeah,
What?
You don't manufacture
people that
houses.
built her houses were all
Wait.
smart. Tech fucking.
What do you mean you
shit.
don't manufacture houses? What do you do with them then?
You build them. So I'm arguing technicality.
What's the difference?
I ignored that
Uh,
technicality.
Flat packs would be manufactured.
Oh, what? Okay, what happens if I've got an artisanal house?
It's still not manufactured. You have to build the bloody thing with other materials. You can't just go, let's make a house, and I'm going to buy it from IKEA.
Wait.
There are flat pack houses available that you can get that are CNC built.
Yep.
Yeah, but you have to manufacture the bits for the house, though. Like you manufacture the.
Yeah, but then that's not manufacturing. It's building.
But you
Or
have to.
assembling.
Yeah.
Assembled in the UK. You know, it's not.
Still,
European
regardless,
assembled house.
new build people do not make stuff with fucking electric door locks. It's just handles. Okay, so I can now make a chemistry machine. I hope. Chemistry lab. One glass, one ceramic. It's lots of things. It's not magic, I'm afraid. Do we have any glass and ceramic?
Yes, it's all at the back here. All off the bed. All of the massive bed.
You could, by the way, see the big storage at the back here. You could put filtered robot arms off of that so it doesn't jam up.
Yeah.
So see that one?
So, so fill all the metal off in one place and all the other in another place and all the other in another place.
Yes.
Yes, we could.
Which would be quite a handy way of doing it.
Okay. I was thinking about that actually. So I should do
2,
that.
3. Let me
Into
just.
smaller beds.
No,
obviously, smaller
no need to necessarily.
Just have an arm with one.
Bear in mind, you can have out the back. You can probably fit about 4 robot arms pointing at that, and probably 2 from each side.
Right.
So
and then where would they? They would just throw things at people as they went past, though, wouldn't they?
I mean, no. I mean, you then put them onto more beds, so you could probably filter off 6 types of item without too much effort, possibly
Yeah,
8.
possibly 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you then have 8 more beds,
Yes.
and then that just means that bed has
Please
one.
then make
one
using the
thing.
basic, the medium platform A and an arm and another medium platform with a one of those medium storage on it. Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
I'm
I
okay
mean,
with
try. I mean, part of this is experimenting because none of us have any real clue how. Oh my god, there's just a there's just a hole with crap in it here.
that. Yes,
Anyway.
that's why I put it in the hole.
Yeah, and none of us have any real clue on best practices for robot arms. I don't actually think they got very popular.
The problem I've got here is this is pulling stuff off the input. Or at least I think you might consider the input. I'll just move this a little bit further over that way. There we are. Now it shouldn't start taking that stuff off the input for the lock should mean fucking lock, not you can pick this up whenever you feel like it.
That's what lock means.
Yes, only it doesn't.
What?
It's not locking it. You can just grab it and still move it.
Wait,
Now I've locked it now,
Hold
but
up.
still.
hold on, Max. Pick up this thing here I'm standing on. Pick
Hang
it
on,
up
hang on, hang on.
because you can't.
I've got it. I can't lift it. The
'Cause
thing
it's
you're
locked.
trying to- Which one? Sorry, which one?
This one here,
That one. Big arm, big bed.
the big bed. This one. No, this one. This one. This one with the robot arms on. You can't pick it up because it's locked.
Oh,
Nothing
good.
happens.
I'm
So
going
is this got sort of a conveyor belt in it, by the way?
I don't know. It just seems to throw things at these two over here.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
It has the ability to throw them quite a long way. But I thought the arms had to, anyway. 'Cause I mean, this one is almost covering all of the bed here, all of the sort of the large, extra large platform B. You have to move it a little bit, but you know it's close. It's good enough. Right. So,
Oh dear, someone took the filter off of the robot arm.
oh, shit.
So
Why?
it's, I don't know. So it's just filled up all of this stuff with wrong.
Do we have all the metals?
That's why. It's fine. I mean,
No, we don't have lithium yet. Well, we probably have a bit, but we don't have.
You did set up lithium, I think.
That's not on any. Remember in mind, each planet has a rare mountain base resource and a cheap resource. I don't think we've got any of those. Does Solo? You wouldn't have anything on the Solo. I can't remember what. Is the Solo the lithium planet?
Wolframite and splarite.
Wolf. What?
Wolframite and splarite are the resources. Silva has splarite also, so.
Yeah, it's. Bear in mind, we're about to get into gases now, and there's a unique gas per. Why is there resin on here?
Should I head back or get a new metal?
So let me carry on with this for a minute, because right now I'm trying to play catch up mentally a little bit here. Oh god, did I just dial up compound again? I really meant to do resin. Hey, the quest or BTT quest, I'm not sure which. I need resin next. And hopefully we can then get onto hydrazine, but I do not remember where hydrazine comes from.
The thing.
Solid fuel, ammonium. That's quartz.
Yeah, well, we have lots of ammonium.
Yeah, I've got quartz. I was like, but this I've got some, but is it just me, by the way, or do many of the things in this game look like delicious sweets, even though they're not?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I am more than a little bit concerned about our power. Now we're about to get a chemistry lab, but I'll invest. Not at the minute, because it's a private server, but I appreciate you asking. It depends on the game we play. Like, if it's a game where, and I mean this in the nicest way, you couldn't screw our game up, like, let's say, Wreckfest, absolutely. We totally welcome randoms. But when it's a game where you can come along and really screw it all up first, we don't tend to let people. Not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you.
They let me on it though.
Yeah, but I know where you live.
Do you?
Well, vaguely. I mean, I've seen a picture of you. You wouldn't be hard to track down. I think Crime Watch has still got your picture.
Nah.
Statute of limitations. Yeah.
I'm sure we had more power generation than that.
It's nighttime. It's night.
No, I'm saying I'm sure we had more like mini power generator shit.
The generators are useless. We should be heading towards batteries.
Yes.
I need medium storage. Medium storage. What is going on with this base?
It's not locked.
It's not. I don't have the option to lock it though.
Yeah, nor do I.
Lock. There we go. I had to pick up and put it back down again because reasons. If you do see any bases unlocked, by the way, do lock them. There's very little reason to have locked bases unless you just like things going wrong. And if you do, have it go wrong on your own time. Okay, we have our first chemistry lab. So we're going to want steel, which is... do we have any organic?
Not a lot.
We have any copper?
Burnt a lot of it.
Is that quite easy to generate?
It is. And we can also make hydrazine. Right, so let's start off with steel.
Wow, my microphone was muted. I was going to say, is that what you'd like us to do? Would you like us to go on an organic hunting mission?
No, we don't need a lot. I'm just trying to build. I want to build an automatic arm, and we will want at least one automatic arm per. Sorry, automatic drill. But right now, what I'd like is to be researching because we ain't.
Yeah, I've been hunting for research down underground. I'm literally just digging around now trying to find extra stuff because I've got a load
Go in
of
the
it.
dirt.
There is some in the trees that are near our base that keeps regenerating.
Yeah,
looks like it
that's
keeps
only very
regenerating.
small amounts of research though.
Yeah, we need the stuff off of like the titanium planet and shit
Well,
if we're really going to get anywhere.
there's a
But under
whole.
the poisonous plants, they're full of research.
Yeah, bear in mind by the way that this planet's huge. We won't be running out anytime soon. Now, is there any carbon here? Yeah, some. Oh, and iron.
Have we got the ability to build bigger vehicle tractors yet?
Nope, I'm working on it. That requires things from the chemistry lab.
Cocky.
But yeah,
You
Max,
know what I was
once,
asking, didn't you?
Max, once you've done that, it should get a lot easier because you can start to filter off titanium and wolframite because that's all jammed in with all the other stuff right now.
Leveled up, yeah.
Yeah, so it's quite hard to find.
Graphite and aluminium. Which one's the graphite?
Ah, shit, we need argon. Okay, so chemistry. No, atmospheric condenser. Plastic. Lars. Plastic. Lars.
Boss bastard.
Who are glass?
I did wonder.
I don't remember how you make plastic. Isn't it weird? Because it's glass and bath and arsehole, but it's plastic, not plastic.
Boss.
So who's the
Oh,
dude in the
buffalo.
pink suit?
Compound.
Adam.
The one with the tyre on their head.
Yeah,
Well, who do you think?
that's either going to be you or Max.
Does Max have a tyre on his head? I don't think so.
I don't know. How did you get the tyre on your head?
I had to earn it. Hashtag FOMO.
Save money,
Yep.
right?
No, I didn't. There's a serious amount of paid for
Oh, yeah.
cosmetics in this game. Like people are getting quite bitchy about it, but the TLDR is the response is, well, we're making loads of money off it, so we are going to continue.
And it doesn't make you like you don't require it. Like it doesn't make you play the game any better at the game.
Rubbish. Of course it does.
Well, it might make you better.
Yeah.
I was already brilliant at it.
Increases my EP.
Well, you see, some of us, I mean, basically, I need to get less EP. Sometimes it's a struggle. Look, see how slow I'm walking right now? That's due to my EP.
I thought that was due to your colossal weight.
Have you, excuse me, sir. Have you seen my character? Where are you, you fat fuck? What? Is that you?
Yeah.
God, you're fat. Look at you, you fat fuck.
I think we might actually have the same. I think we do. You know?
Now I'm taller than you.
No, you've got a tire on your head. I mean, someone picked you up and rammed you into the side of a car, and then you just decided this is a nice hat.
If somebody,
Hey, look, an orb.
what now? Why would they do that?
Rammed you.
Okay, plastic.
You heard me.
Plastic. Pat full.
Plastic.
Plastic.
Plastic and plaster.
Glass. Yeah, we're in there.
That's weird.
Sorry, sorry, Malcolm. Plaster. Don't know when you get lost.
It's the accent at the end of it. The plaster that you keep saying.
Plaster.
Plaster. You know, Coca-Cola.
Plaster.
Where's that from? Is that's from McIntyre, right? What's he saying?
Where is-
Coca-Cola. Pack of chips.
Where are, should I say, the other printer?
What is this phrase? Michael McIntyre's phrase? No, it's not Michael McIntyre. It's Jimmy Carr's phrases to get into certain accents. Poopa scooper. That's the other one.
The three researchers in a row. We have no. Currently, we have 4 research, and none of it's doing anything. So we are not researching anything new.
One mechanical. That's the other one. A bag of chips and a mechanical.
Rocket crawler.
Does that
Is there a limit to the number of tractors we can put on those vehicles?
yes.
Do
How
we
many?
know what that limit is?
Yes, I do. How many are currently on there?
3 in the controller.
Are you ready for the
4
answer?
in total.
Well,
Oh.
now where do you think I might have stopped? Oh yeah.
I don't know. That's
the
why
limit.
I was asking
Yeah,
if
no.
there was a.
There didn't used to be. Originally, there was no limit, and I looked at that and I went, I said that's interesting because there are issues with what called physics islands as a simulation body gets more and more complex, and I was like, wow, I'm amazed that they're doing that because this means that physics have genuinely moved on. That's really incredible. Oh no, sir. What had actually happened, and this was brilliant, it just used to flick entire vehicles into orbit.
Yeehaw!
Okay, we need argon. Argon comes from
Magnus.
Visania. Glacio, right? Glacio it is.
The thing, yeah.
I'm
yeah.
gonna have a drive around these forests and see if I can pick up research.
Women? Oh.
Oh, I would love to pick up some women in my Astro buggy.
Iron glass and I've forgotten
Wow.
plastic.
Remember though, Jay. Positive consent.
Affirmative.
Consent. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I was correct.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Do
That
they
was
have
awesome.
to be sober?
No. Well, not necessarily.
I
I mean,
have to be capable.
but they had to be capable. They had to be capable of
affirmative
giving
consent.
consent. Yeah.
Oh, so there's like no implied consent like me with
Yeah,
work.
exactly. No implied consent. If you're asleep and you don't mind, just don't say anything. That's not affirmative consent. That would be, well, that's not even implied consent at that point, I don't think.
Oh right. So it's not like when you're doing CPR and shit, like because they're unconscious. It's like
Or
that
just,
shit
or just
like that.
because you're married.
Can I just check, Jay? Do you actually shout at the unconscious person, "I promise I'm not kissing you," and then just stop?
Yes.
Nice.
So part of the initial process is actually making
trying to make
them
them
not
not-
sleep. You've got to try and wake them up. So
Apply that pain.
I mean-
sternum rubs and all that sort of shit.
So you give them belly rubs.
Sternum rub. So basically, you
Oh.
rub your knuckles as hard as you can
Yeah.
on their sternum,
Uh-huh.
and it hurts like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
And anybody that's pretending
Rub my sternum.
is gonna wake the fuck up.
Or stop pretending.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I mean, Jay, again, I've seen you. I have a better solution. If you just start to kiss them and they are asleep, they will quickly come around and go, stop that.
That's just weird, mate.
Silicon.
Daft question.
Yes.
Does the robot arms have like a green circle, which is where they collect from, obviously?
Yes.
How do we? Can I make them overlap? How do I want to cover the entire of bed B? That's going to be damn near impossible. I
Yeah.
think.
So what I would probably
closer is
suggest,
better?
is have a slightly smaller bed for them to grab from, and then arrange them round, all pointing
That
at the
bed.
smaller one. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Because you could remove this big one entirely and take this robot on. No, it's probably, yeah. So take this big bed away, and then put a smaller one there.
Bed. Mickey bed.
Fuck's sake, yeah.
So,
Platform.
You'd have to call it that, don't you?
I felt.
Okay, so I have everything with me to build an atmospheric condenser. I have no. Okay, so I'm going to go and make. Max, don't build any. There's a fucking pile of them here. Why is there a pile of medium platforms here?
because I've taken them off of where all the power generation was, and put all of the power generation on one big thing.
Yeah,
like
Max,
T6 of it.
there's a big pile of them here, just to the side of the base, the main bit.
I'll have that.
Our solid fuel
You
thruster.
can't repack them, can you? Oh,
You
was-
can.
You
Yes.
can make packers.
But we don't
That's
have
got
any.
the beacon on it. I won't move the one with the beacon on. That would be a dumb thing. To
Oh,
do.
no. The beacon is just to show me where our base is. But now we have landing pads. We don't need beacons anymore. Do we have any more ammonium?
Yes. Did you find the 6 I put on a plaid
On
on
a-
the storage? The 6 over here you've missed completely. Let me put ping pong down for you. Oh, you just went straight past.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Damn, loads in there.
Thank you. We should be on to hydrogen quite soon. And then once we have hydrogen, we can just fly between planets, quite frankly, willy-fucking-nilly.
Yep.
Does nearly consent.
Well, absolutely. I mean, that's an implicit consent. Also, you're not allowed to shout at them. Consent! Consent! That's, again,
Confess!
that's also not allowed.
Are you sure?
Yes, you're not allowed to shout at people, confess. And if they do, it doesn't count.
Oh.
That's because they haven't confessed.
If we have a surplus of zinc, it would not be a bad idea to build a few more batteries.
Big drugs? No? Oh, okay.
Or do massive drugs.
Zinc, sorry. Oh, zinc.
Zinc makes it
Aluminium.
I'll turn the atmospheric condenser off because that's probably our issue. Oh, actually, it should be going to sleep in a moment.
So, speaking of, I don't want to, but I should log off.
Well, yeah, you should do that.
Jump in the thing and save the game.
Was that again?
That's a good point.
Jump in the base and save the game.
You hopping in, just where's the vehicle?
That's how I've just
I
saved it.
have got the vehicle.
Vehicle. Okay.
Oh god, lost my train of thought. So I have everything to build
There
an
is a
atmospheric
load of
condenser.
research here if someone wants to come and pick up the little bits while I'm transporting big research. There's loads of plants and snail shells and shit here.
The snail shells you can grab yourself.
You can just use.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that's all of it. All of it you can grab. That's the.
Yes. But I can't take the vehicle in between the trees.
Oh, I remember. I was going to build.
The fuck?
Fluid.
I went there and it disappeared through the world.
Oh yeah, I'll see if I can make silicone. To be fair, I haven't seen anything fall off the road in this game at all, and that used to happen a lot. Like
From a high height.
Like to the point where to the point where you wouldn't dare leave stuff on the ground because it would just fall through the universe. Medium resource canister. Does my hat help me from getting tired?
Definitely.
I'm not angry with you, I'm just disappointed. Very disappointed. Oh, power's running out. You can hear the research going.
So now would be a bad time to put 3 more researchers on?
Well, you can't because 3 of our 4 researchers are already working.
Oh, okay.
Carbon.
Oh, we have power.
Ooh,
Yeah,
shit, I'm out of O2.
Sun's up and it's blowing.
Batteries just go. Blah, 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 blah. There you go.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of battery capacity. I do have a carbon. It's probably somewhere in the network.
So remind me what zinc is again.
Sphalerite.
What is it? Sphalerite, okay. Because I think I've actually brought a load back, didn't I? Did I not bring a load back?
Yeah, I think
No, laterite.
I do think we have a
Got
whole bunch.
laterite.
Laterite's copper. No, laterite's aluminium. We are really
Aluminium.
lacking in copper, by the
Zinc.
way. There's no copper in the base anywhere that I can see.
There is actually quite a bit of zinc here, yeah. I brought a load down from down there.
I thought to try to collect copper from Kalidar, if I got the ore right.
Yes, I think it might have it on there. Because we now have quite a big backlog of stuff to smelt, Max, so that's waiting on you fixing your...
They're working on it.
Okay.
I'm trying to work out how to do the thing.
I'm working on it.
Wow, it's been a lot closer.
What she said. Well,
I'm just watching and admiring. I've been running around and
For the moment,
collecting for such a long time. I'm actually really sat here and watch you guys play around the base.
for the moment, Max, I'm just turning this robot arm on to do anything, just because everything has backed up. So I can't smell anything.
It's also not turned on, by the way. Yeah.
What isn't?
So someone turned the smelter off. I don't know who did it, so I left it off.
Oh, well, that didn't help. Because I need one more carbon, and that gives me one thingy. I spent the day, by the way, swearing at articulated bodies and Unity. I'm so close in getting this game to work. So close. So I should get it working tomorrow. And then hopefully we can spend 10 minutes pretending to be dock workers.
Ooh.
As I said, I did finally watch a animated video on how docks work, and quite frankly, it was extremely boring. But I learned a lot, and the main interesting thing I learned is that the slang for refrigerated containers is reefers, and everyone calls that. Everyone. Like, serious presentations going, and the reefers will go here, and I was like, hold on, let me tell you what's going on. But yeah, they all call it that. It's completely completely standard. Yes. On a robot. And why are you not putting something onto that? Oh no, Max.
You'll be able to come under there rubbish, by the way, if you
No, no.
whoever's doing that hole there.
Max, you see that this one I'm standing on?
See what you're standing on.
Oh. No. Oh shit, yeah, see, you see your robot arms?
Yes.
You see that one? The one I'm pointing at. Bump, 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 bump.
This one, yeah.
Yeah. That robot arm is not reaching it. That's just put it in you. It had something to put in you.
Right, that's spot on in that one. This will need to come this way. Fuck.
You only, yeah, there you go. That I mean,
Yep, fine.
they're very cool the way the robot arms work, and they're super cool animated the way they stretch, and it's just awesome. All apart from just the lack of ability to actually generate a decent.
Whoever's working underneath the pit, maybe very careful.
I'm digging down a little bit so that we can cover up the pit so that we can be on top of it. because-
bear in mind we need
That will
all
just
of that
fuck up.
shit. Everything in that.
Yeah, no. We can get it out of there. It's fine. I've made a tunnel to get that. Like, I'm basically making another route in because it looks like
Wants
that's
to
where he
cover it
wants
up.
to build.
The only thing stopping me already grinding that shit up is steel. And I'm about to make not steel. Yeah, steel. So
I'm not throwing it away though. Don't worry. I'm hiding it
yeah, okay.
for later.
That's a terrible idea.
No. What can possibly go wrong? Don't quote me on that.
Someone clip that.
I'm the one who does the clipping.
Plastic and glass. Okay.
Okay. Oh, someone's put a filter on that now. Why is there a filter on
There
it?
you go.
What's the filter on what?
There's a filter on it. On the arm.
Oh no,
To shove everything be sorted.
no, that would be yeah. Right, I'm off.
What the smell was?
Screw you guys. I'm going to a different planet.
Oh, okay, sorry. I
You
thought you
guys
was
are
closing
going
down.
It's on Malcolm's server.
This game's it's a dedicated server, yeah.
Okay, Evelyn, I'm afraid I made the exact joke, but I don't think anybody got it. So we call my game Reefer Madness. See? No one got it.
I mean, it's not funny. I get it.
You're funny.
It was
Thanks.
funny.
Your face is funny.
I actually have a bit of an issue on Glacio because I need 20 power per second to run the atmospheric condenser, and there is absolutely zero chance I have anything close to that. So I did say we need a lot of copper. How did that happen?
I am lacking an oxygenator that is slowing things down in corridor. If anybody can give Alan we need.
I mean,
Speed up.
oh shit! I didn't bring the iron. How did I not bring any iron?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
We don't
Right.
we don't do that here.
Bullshit.
I go window cleaning. No, not
We don't do that either.
What, window
thought it was
cleaning? I
great.
thought there was a window cleaning simulator.
I'm not a window cleaner. Oh, speaking of cleaning, Power Wash Simulator has finally added in. You will get rewards for repeat work
Spending.
on multiplayer maps, so that's good. So we can, and I'm hoping they put a whole bunch more shit in to unlock. Because I've got loads of money, but the only reason I'm not spend it is once I'd spent it, I wouldn't be able to replace it. Because there's no infinite money source in the game, but they are adding that in the next patch.
Good night, Ron.
Night.
Oh,
How do you
Hi,
know?
Judy.
Right.
Okay, so I need a... Is that a large platform B? Yes. Oh, hold on. I'm on a planet that's got iron on it. In fact, there's shit tons of iron everywhere, so I could just get some from here.
Did
Now-
you put a filter on the auto arm?
Well, no one on purpose.
Yeah, I'm hoping not on purpose.
Jay?
What's that?
I mean, I'm only guessing Jay, because I think you've played it the least out of all of us.
Put what on what?
If you put an item onto a robot arm, that robot arm then only deals with that item.
Not guilty. Not
Uh,
touched it.
I don't believe that a robot arm can put something into the filter slot. I mean, that would obviously be a terrible design.
This is Astroneer we are talking about.
It's not generally that terrible a design. Small generator.
Well, that is true. They didn't have you working on it.
Ceramic. Yeah, I'm afraid this is very clearly a game that is now tested but not played by the developers. Because, you know, for example, the robot arms work 100%. There's no issues with them until you go, let's create a base using loads of robot arms. Then it's like, it doesn't really work as a concept. Smelting furnace, resin and compound.
That was handy. Another wind turbine. I'm sure we had more power generators than what we've got.
Remember, we've got those great big poles with wind on them.
Yeah, I'm talking like the mini solar panels and shit. I'm sure we had some.
Got about maybe 6. As I keep saying, we need more copper. That's what's stopping us to create
copper
more.
is made from.
Well, copper's an element, so you can't make it from anything. Wow.
Copper is obtained through.
Malachite.
And malachite is available on which planet?
Silver.
Silver Calendar.
Which is where we are,
Which
correct?
is where you are.
In base. Correct.
So, notice I've made my mouse cursor, my cursor move quickly on the pad. I don't know how. There is a way of making the cursor move quickly. And I don't know what it is. I've never worked out how you do it. I've tried everything. And sometimes my cursor moves quickly, and sometimes it moves slowly. And I don't know how to change it. If anybody who's watching knows, please let me know.
I don't know who dropped these tethers, but I'm stealing.
Well, as long as they're not connected to anything, otherwise you might be killing someone.
That'd be right. That'd be fine. Okay, I shall go and see if I can harvest some malachite.
Bear in mind, very soon we're also going to want to know the locations of resources that we haven't messed around with, so we can put automatic extractors on them.
This is true. Has anybody found malachite yet?
We have had some, but we haven't had enough. I mean, we need like, I don't know, 200 or something. We need a lot. I do love this game. I'm apparently running an entire interplanetary base off 2 wind turbines, the size of my leg. And sometimes I run entire bases off of nothing, literally nothing more than burning stuff, what I found.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, there's no AWPing ring, this is there?
Nope. Now, I invented AWPing for Fortress Craft because I got pissed off with just running around in computer games looking for stuff.
Yeah. Who is that running about in front of me, orange and white?
Me. Jumping. Me.
Would you like to go and find some malachite with us?
Yep, I'll follow.
I've only got 1 seat there.
Right. Well, malachite will be.
I'll follow.
Will definitely be underground. It will definitely be at the first cave layer, not. Oh no! Hold on. Check the astropede. Check the planopede. Check the help.
Yeah, I can't remember how to open that.
F1 or escape.
That would probably help.
And then
Okay.
check whether or not it's on the surface or in the mountains. I think it's in the mountains. Thinking about it now, I've said it's
What are we looking for?
malachite.
Silver mountains. Silver is in the mountains.
Silver. I doubt that.
Yeah, on
Silver.
Silver. Okay. On silver, it's in
On
the mountains.
silver.
Right.
It's in the mountains. So that direction.
Your rear tracks are pointing the wrong way somehow.
What, on the vehicle?
From what I can see, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, they're straightened up now.
Ooh, there's another seat there. Can you put that seat on this vehicle?
It
If-
might be broken.
Or is it kaput? No, it's broken.
Agree.
Did you find malachite?
No.
Oh no, you was just pinging.
Yeah. Point and click.
I believe this is where we got it from last time, was here. Or around here somewhere.
Well, this is not time to run out of power.
Really don't want to drive down the hole.
Oops.
There is another seat there. Is that one of any use?
Probably also broken, but that's fine.
Probably all litter.
Now, sometimes you find fully working bits. Keep your eye out, because you sometimes find fully working batteries,
Yeah.
solar
Broken.
panels, turbines, the works.
Yeah, that's what I've done. Is the turbines? That's where I got them from.
What do I need for wind turbines? Ceramic, oh, and aluminium. I'm gonna make little ones then. Cool. Got my iron. My iron means that I can make my atmospheric condenser, so we are argon a go-go.
Nice.
Doo-doo-doo.
Have we got the tier 2 mining level thing yet?
You mean the drill?
Yeah, the faster drill, the next tier up. I've got the
Faster? Yes,
tier
we've
1.
already got that. You don't mean faster, you mean harder.
Yes.
No, because that requires tungsten. But you should have the
Oh, too high.
drill mod 1.
Yeah, I've got that.
Okay, I am making myself a... Oh, medium resource canister is the wrong thing, isn't it? I need the... medium gas canister. What do we use for small ones? Is it just the containers? Small canisters, isn't it? Which requires resin.
going to be in the mountains or just
On the mountain.
Up. It'll be up.
right?
In the mountains. Yeah, Malcolm and I were giggling about this last time. There was a Warcraft boss, and the beginning of the fight was, wait, I remember you in the mountains. And if you weren't having a good evening, you might fight this boss a dozen times or more in one evening. And he'd always start off with, I remember you. We're like, yeah, mate, we were just here like 10 minutes ago. You killed us. Shut up. Okay, atmospheric condenser. I've got an atmospheric condenser, but there is no chance I will be able to run it. I also recommend the wide mod. So there's a boost mod, a drill mod, and a wide mod if you want to go and get a lot. But we're not far off from having... One thing we can automate is you can have a vehicle that digs up earth, and as you drive past the robot arms, they grab all the soil
feeds
canisters
it,
off, pop it onto the centrifuge, and then you can then pop the empty ones back onto the vehicle. That does work very nicely.
Yes. So this is where I grabbed copper from last time.
Oh shit.
But there is none here. So I must have grabbed it all.
Well, yeah, copper doesn't regrow. It's not trees.
No, I'm saying I didn't know how much of it we grabbed.
Well, hopefully all of it. Well,
Possibly.
So far, this what's turned into a shopping centre is grabbing glass and titanium and aluminium.
and I'd say and copper, but I think you need some copper first. I think you probably don't have any.
Yeah, well, it's getting full of something else. Ceramic. We put ceramic in there. Iron can go in there.
Don't do it, Henry.
Don't do what?
Don't say it.
Say what?
You know what? Okay. That's some resin. What the hell I'm making? Oh yeah, a base. When was Rich having his thing, by the way? Was it next Friday?
Yeah,
Okay.
not this Friday, next Friday.
Yeah, as I said, I did 1,100 miles of the weekend. I don't really feel like driving anywhere at the minute, but maybe that will have recovered by then.
It's a Tesla. You just pointed. Wait. Oh,
Yeah, it's actually very interesting that because it takes care of the low-level driving, sticking in a lane, not getting too close. I just have to deal with if anything comes up, so it is extremely low effort. Genuinely is.
Yeah.
After I said to Malcolm, I can do 2 hours of driving, no problem. 2 hours of driving after that, a little bit less happy about. And then when you stop, and then another 2 hours of driving, it's like, oh no, I don't want to be driving anymore whatsoever. I just want to genuinely put it in the inside lane, set the speed limit to 55, hit autopilot, and then just go to sleep. Not
I don't know
allowed.
why they didn't make more of the railways.
Oh, because we tore them all up in the late 70s in order to save money.
Yeah.
Which was...
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, bleaching. It's worth a read because the idea was we had all these motorways, so we wouldn't need them anymore. I was like, did you forget that people continue to have sex and babies? You did. Right. Well done. Right. Argon. I'm going to be honest, I can't remember how to do this. I think they might just create the canisters. Can someone who's back at the base, at one end of the research, there is a gas condenser. I think it's set to hydrogen. Has it done any?
I don't know if there's anyone actually at the base at the moment.
I'm at the base. I'm at the base. Also, you're not doing the research. That's probably shovel research in the research bins.
Please do. Yeah, never mind. I've answered my question. I have a canister of argon, so I'll be heading back in a moment to make our first steel.
The gas research. No, medium. Chemistry lab, that's right. Next one.
Next to the chemistry lab, yeah. It's alright, I've answered my... It should have created...
Atmospheric condenser, crafting module.
Is it on or off?
It appears to be doing something, but I can't tell. I'll examine it. It's making hydrogen?
Yeah, cool.
There isn't anything connected to its output, though, so...
No, it will make it. Yeah, I don't think it's turned on right now.
Okay, how do you...
You open it and click the
You
button.
examine it, and you say, oh, you want to make some. Leaving it turned off.
We don't
Okay,
need
okay.
hydrogen at the minute, and it does draw a lot of power. Like a huge
Right,
amount.
obviously research is more important.
Yeah. I love the way I can just hear it going. Yeah. Is anything in the wind timers moving? Are they fun? I'll go get some more dirt while I'm waiting. Oh, cool.
Useful gas resource.
I think it just means make a full can of gas,
Yeah.
which would have been argon. But yeah, we should actually play this through to completion. The only reason we didn't last time is because we just ran into that horrendous bug, and then they didn't seem to be very keen to, you know, fix their brand new feature they just added. So we just sort of stopped. But I would like to unlock some of the cosmetics. I would like to actually complete the game for once, because I've never completed it. I think I've maybe done one planet. You create the gateway engine, you link them all up, you give them power, and then you can warp between planets rather than fly. But I've just never got that far.
Nice.
Well, I found ammonium, carbon, research, graphite, and something else. And absolutely
not.
sod all copper.
It's in the mountains. I'm just really clear, by the way, when I say mountains, I do mean it's got snow on top of it.
Yep.
Definitely
We
mountains.
are in the mountain.
Digging out the snow, I guess. Probably
No, it's usually sticking up above it. Bear in mind, by the way, can you see the base from where you are right now? Or the beacon?
Not easily.
Okay.
Um,
It's on the side of our main hut thing.
no, I
Yeah.
can't see the base.
Excellent.
Beyond the mountain.
Well, best
Behind
of...
the mountain.
So, when you hit the visual range of not being able to see the red beacon, you should create an orange beacon. And when you can't see the orange beacon anymore, you should create a yellow beacon. And when you can't see the yellow beacon, you should create a green beacon, and so on and so on. But then you can always find your way back to base. Good luck, by the way. Otherwise, what I'll have to do, and I do quite like doing this, someone's going to have to go into orbit and then guide you from orbit. Because there's a limit of the range of the compass.
Oh, there's some tethers which only go one way right now. Well, I'll say that. I recognise them enough.
Why hasn't this offloaded? Max, can you... did you leave the gas machine going or not?
There's an on and off option for it, so
What? Yes, there is.
there is examine or not. Once it's doing a
Actually,
thing, it's doing
we don't
a
need
thing,
hide. No,
examine.
we don't need hide. No, let's leave it. Let's leave it. Basically, if it was working, it will just stop working when it fills up. But we don't need any more hydrogen, so we'll just leave it be.
I'm going to plug it.
No, it's okay. If it's not obviously doing anything, it's full,
Right.
and that's not a problem.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, the gas is very generous in this. Like one canister of gas, like a full one, does go a very long way. Our research is at a blistering 339 a minute. But what will happen quite soon is we'll have access to all of the resources we want, and at that point, then I can just start doing a whole bunch of research, and that won't last very long. Because then we can actually start to research larger spaceships and things.
I did find malachite now in Kalindor Caves.
Cool. Yeah. Well, hopefully then we can start to automate some of this very soon, which is what I'm working towards here. So then all we need to do is set it up some robot arms, drive past it, let the machine load up the ore, drive it back to base, offload it. I mean, you are right in what you said earlier. Really, you do want one smelter per ore. And that's not too hard to arrange when you can drive past with a machine. In theory, you can also have it so you land the spaceships and it pulls all the ores off. I just wish you could automate spaceships going off into space and doing stuff. So you could just say, go off here, and then it lands and the robot arms put stuff in and then come back. That would be cool. They didn't like that.
I think this game is geared more for exploration and like being very playful. It's not very conducive to the usual automation mindset.
Sure, I won't argue with that. So why did they put a bunch of automation shit in then?
So that you can spend more time exploring.
Well, yeah, but the automation stuff is just it's not quite what we would call fit for purpose. It's almost, it's not quite.
How can I lay down a marker?
A beacon is you craft it with.
Oh, right,
six.
beacon. Need quartz. Poop.
Ah.
Not near the base.
The compass is a lot better. It used to be in the olden days when I played this that you would just get completely fucked, like 100% screwed, and just wander around starting a new base. And the only way to find the other base was to quite literally go up into space, or somebody else go into space and then direct you. Yes, there have been some core keeper fixes as well that seem quite positive. I don't know what it was now. I linked them earlier. What was it?
There was quite a few, because there was one...
Oh, yes, they've changed the way repairing works entirely. So now to repair something, you require some of the base materials that was used to craft it in the first place. Thank you. As opposed to you have to create a bunch of things you don't want and then destroy them in order to get repair materials. So, yay for that.
It does mean there's gonna be a steady consumption of the metals.
Which
Keep up
is...
the good expenses.
True, but that's not... Yes. I mean, I don't know if you say... I mean, but yeah, I mean, I would like to see how it changes. I mean, I don't know if you saw the change to Icarus. So now, the countdown timer, the 7-day timer or whatever, only counts down when you're inside the game. And I'm like, that's That's a really big change, is what you've done. That's a really big change, and you've kind of got rid of the only thing that made the game unique now. So, and you definitely haven't balanced or tested it. There is no chance that you've balanced this or tested it. So,
And they kept it at 7 days when they changed it so much.
sorry, what was that?
Like, I would have expected that if they change it from real time 7 days, then it would be like more like 1 day in game with pauses.
Yeah, I like the concept of the change. I just think in practice it's one of the most ridiculous things. It's just such a big change. It's not a small change. This is an insane size change. And as I said, they've taken away one of the things, good or bad, that made the game completely unique. I don't know any other game that did that. Now, if you hated that about the game, you might be happy. If you liked that about the game, well, then you're not going to be happy. But say this was the bit that made us interested in the game. This concept that the world is there and running, no matter what you're doing. But yeah, odd choice.
I guess if people are used to how games are, then they're gonna constantly demand, and as a developer you might be checking that, oh, 80% of players want it to go as every other game does it.
I'm hoping that they've done a whole bunch of metrics and have noticed that loads of players just simply aren't playing it for very long, or they're not achieving it, or they're getting stuck behind. So I'm hoping this is all based on metrics.
A valid reason.
Yeah. I mean, having worked in the games industry, I don't have much faith that happen. First game we had metrics on was Race Driver Grid. So until that point, we put time trials or whatever into our racing games, because we've always put time trials into our racing games. We'd no idea if anyone, literally, if a single person ever played them. We had no two-way connectivity with the consoles, so we had no idea if anybody played time trials or ghost replays or split screen. All we knew was occasionally from forums, but mostly just from what the reviews said. And obviously the reviews are not your hardcore players, they're just ones that picked it up. And I had a bet going on Race Driver again. I said, I bet you basically no one uses internal view. I'm like, oh no, everyone uses internal view. I'm like, can we just put that as one of the metrics we check? Because if you play a racing game, if you're an external view, you have a massive advantage over internal view, because you can see further and your horizon to the bottom of the screen is in more pixels. So of course they do. Lo and behold, something like 99.7% of players played in the external view. And hence why in Race Driver Grid 2, there was no cockpit view. And a different management team from then on. So we had no cockpit view. And I'm like, this is sensible. And Race Driver Grid 2, everyone bitched on the forums that there was no cockpit view. So in the third game, they put the cockpit view back in. But each cockpit costs Cody's about $150,000 to implement. They're not cheap. They are a lot of money, a lot of art, a lot of research. But the problem was that it's a new management by that point. They were just listening to the forums. And it's like, yeah, well, we've proven that, we sold 1 million copies and, 1,000 people use the internal view and all the rest didn't. But those ones are the ones that bitch on the forum. So we had this thing that the vocal minority were the ones getting the attention of management, not hard data. It just annoyed the piss at me when they put it back in. I'm not exaggerating. It is genuinely 6 digits for a single cockpit to research it, model it, texture it, and get it all working and implement it. It is vast amounts. So it's multiple, many millions for a game.
You need malachite, by the way.
Yes, lots.
Good. I've found some.
So have I. I found loads by one of the things that we have to power up on the planet. The
Yep. I'm just doing one
doobie.
of those here.
That might be the one that I'm seeing lighting up then, or is that one the planet you're?
I don't even like being on the same continent as you, let alone the same planet.
I did wonder.
The car's still there.
Ooh, there's some pretty big research here as well.
And copper is needed for power generation.
What's needed for power generation? Sorry, copper is for
Copper.
solar. Yeah. You can use the cheapest way to do power is dirt to soil centrifuge to clay to ceramic to small wind turbines, and you can pretty much make those ad infinitum. That's the cheapest way of mass power. And except on the solar, of course, we can't use solar panel, wind. Is it solar?
Yeah, I think there's no atmosphere there.
I'm just going to go and grab a drink while this machine goes pop. I'll be back in a minute.
Look at those beauties.
Where do we need to go to? Smelter, I think.
What is it you're after?
Somewhere to smelt malachite, or somewhere where I can put malachite.
Yep, going on the smelter bed here.
And
Right here. Right here. Whoa, whoa, why was that locked? Why was that? Why wasn't it locked? Sorry. Hold on, I'm just making sure this is pointed in the wrong place. No. Fuck. Hold on. Oh, it's not pointed in the right place. Hold on, I'm just going to bring this forward to the TNT bit.
anywhere on it?
The output. Just don't use the output. Don't use the right hand side. So use
So
this
we're going
side.
which side?
The side I meant to for you.
Right, so I use the other side. Okay.
No, use this
Oh.
side.
Right, fine. Okay.
Right. I've returned. What did I get?
3 copper.
Ooh, I got a pressure cooker.
Ooh.
The pressure cookers are the good type of research. These ones take quite a long time to research and provide a large amount of it. I'm also coming back with argon, and I will leave this machine to continue making argon while I am away. I also have a single canister, but unfortunately, wrong material, and I can't do the auto arms yet.
I want to make a big solar panel. You said it took copper. Where would you make it? The large printer?
No, it's, oh gosh, not the big. I don't think if I've researched the big one. So the big one is copper, glass, graphene, and aluminium alloy. Get that one. The next smaller one is aluminium alloy. I don't know how to
What's it
make
called?
that. Large solar panel, and then the next one is called medium solar panel, I think.
Yeah. Doesn't even have any solar panels in there. On the large printer.
Yeah, I can research them, but we don't have the materials.
Right.
I think it's glass and copper. I really can't remember that, I'm afraid.
Okay. You were saying you wanted copper to make the medium ones.
Yeah. How much copper we got though?
3.
Let's not for the moment. Why don't you dial up a couple of stacks of clay and turn it all into ceramic?
Okay.
And I will. I'll come visit and see what mess you guys have made.
I pick up these small canisters that are empty.
Yes, go fill them with dirt.
Yeah. Fill them with dirt, bring them back.
Or eat them. I don't care. Do not eat the dirt. Follow me for more health advice.
Yeah, eat the worms.
I always thought eating dirt was good for some people.
Worms.
Like
No.
helping to build the immune system and shit, like years ago.
Don't eat dirt. No one should ever eat dirt. If anyone tells you to eat dirt, you go, no, I'm not eating dirt.
But I like dirt.
Yeah, sure, but don't eat it.
I've got way too much copper. I haven't got enough space for it all.
Alright, putting the big
You
research
can
on.
eat dirt indirectly by eating the plants that grow on it.
So this particular thing, by the way, this will take 32 minutes to research and supply 7,000 research by itself. So the puzzle ones, the ones that you have to unlock, are really, really good. Okay, steel is iron and carbon.
Okay, I am on my way back.
But
With copper and resin and all sorts of shit. But I need more storage for putting more copper back. Or
I'm coming to you, I think.
big vein. I like big veins.
oh.
Ah,
That's horrendously messy, Max, but it seemed to work.
You try and make it tidier.
I don't think you can. This is the. Oh no! Don't walk inside it. You get shit put in you. Yeah, that's my problem with the automation disc. You can't have a really nice, tidy setup.
No.
Could someone make me some of the doodads that hold 8 items?
A bed, yes. I'm
And
making
then
an arm first.
if I swap them and I come back to the base, I can just go grab more copper.
Yep. I'll need aluminium. I think
Are you sorting out the brown shit? What's it called?
clay.
No,
Ceramic.
ceramic. Yeah, you have a ceramic one. There's a whole bunch of those about to arrive.
Yep.
Where can I put this copper that I've got?
On the smelter.
Yeah, which one's the smelter?
This one.
That one. Okay.
Yeah. Let me remove that though, because if you put them on, you can have 6. We always want the left hand side to be full, ideally.
Well, what I was going to do was dump the 8 storage beds that I've got onto the side of that, so it just smelted everything.
Yeah, but the right hand side then gets offloaded and then sorted.
Well,
I
this
just
got something
walked in
on
front of
paper.
a freaking arc.
Yeah, I feel
So
the robot arm
5
should have.
filters and one just fills the rest. So that B bed there is just getting everything else thrown at it.
No,
which isn't
because that's not how it
matched.
works. No, that's not how it works. You see, that's the problem. If something arrives that matches, let's say you've got an aluminium filter, it's equally likely to go out than the everything else filter. That's
I
what's-
disagree.
It absolutely is. All it is whichever robot arm gets there first. There is no ore filter. They have no
Well,
communication.
like I said, I disagree. I've been playing this a little bit and I've seen it work. So.
You've seen it work how many times? 10? 100? That doesn't mean it always
I chucked entire beds worth on it and go, "Look, empty this lot into there."
Right,
And this one will not pick everything off of it until the filters have gone for it.
What makes you think they intercommunicate like that? They absolutely don't.
Mm.
They don't.
I'm not arguing how they
Yeah,
work. I'm just saying
all
what
it
happens is you stick the oils on there and they go to the right places. So
Yeah, but
that's all I'm saying. That's
wait,
all
wait,
I'm saying.
Hold on. But that would
It works.
Well, yeah, but also see this big base with a shit ton of aluminium and other things that are also touched by the filters.
Yeah, because we can't put them anymore into the other ones
Yeah.
because they're fucking full.
Yeah, but they're not exclusive. It's just simply whoever gets there first. That's the big
Well,
issue
it's-
with this. It
well,
might just
I
be.
don't
It might
think
just
it
be you've
does.
been. You might just be lucky. But bear in mind, you've only sorted about what 8 of most of these things. You haven't sorted hundreds by any means.
Yes, because you can't put any more on them.
Yeah.
I'm full.
But what you, what are we full on? Oh,
Well, for example,
I shall be back in a moment.
But yeah, that's my big complaint about this game is there is no way to have a proper filter. You can just have a, I hope it works, and most of the time it works, and sometimes it doesn't filter, which is not good enough, to be quite frank. And
It's only if you involve unfiltered arms.
No, you can't have... So what Max wants to do, Max wants to have one robot arm that grabs copper and puts it in the copper thing, and then another robot arm that will grab everything except copper. So you've got a guaranteed 100% split, but you can't do that. You can have one arm
You
grab
can.
copper.
one arm grabs only one thing if you put a filter in, doesn't it? So the
Yeah.
filter applies to that arm only.
Yes.
So you say, right, you will only grab
Copper.
iron,
Yeah, sure.
copper, whatever.
Right.
Yeah?
And then
So
the
that
other
only
arm,
gets that
and,
thing
and then
that's
what
presented to it.
and then what filter do you put on the other arm?
The other one, you say, you will collect this.
No.
Zinc.
No. What I mean
Or
is,
glass.
yeah,
or
but
something else. But you
Right.
filter it. So
right.
everything has to be filtered.
Yeah, but then you have
Why
one
you have
arm,
this
but you have
thing
one arm that's not filtered, and that arm will grab
Yes.
anything.
Yes, but it seems to be that it lets everything else have first dibs.
I wish that was the case.
Or there's a delay. Well, no, because you could just have that arm. If it's got no filter, it takes like maybe 100 milliseconds longer to grab something off a bed.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that's the case. But if it is, that's good in one sense, and bad in the sense it's an implicit thing rather than an explicit thing.
Yeah.
But we'll find out as we push more through. Well, probably
Probably something that matches one of those 5 filters.
steel. Oh. Yeah, a delay would be the best way. Something arrives. If you've got a filter, you go immediately. If you don't have a filter, you wait for half a second and then you do go. That would definitely solve the issue. And I hope that's the case. I'm just crafting a whole bunch of crappy batteries. The good thing about crappy batteries is you can also take them with you to other planets. Easily. And that really helps when you're setting up on a new planet, is to have a bunch of batteries with you.
Power.
Right, so do we have any more iron?
Anyway, the maximum I can get around that thing is about 8 if you're really super tight. But,
Yeah, you need long arms, don't you?
so what?
You need long arms. Or you have like
That's
a...
another thing, I don't want long
No,
arms.
no, you need long arms. You know, long inserter, shall we say.
Yes.
Or you have like a system that just takes all the resources around in a circle and then you filter them off. So what you could do is put a robot arm that pulls off this big thing and then puts back into the system so it will just flow all the way around.
Yes. The
Which
problem
is-
is that you don't want it. You definitely need one without a filter, else it'll just jam up.
Yes, yeah, and that's
So,
fine
it doesn't
because...
match my filter, it doesn't match my filter. You know, matches none of the filters, and it's just like.
Yeah, so yes, that you have a loop of no filter and then filters
Yeah.
that just grab on. I've made steel, I forgot why we needed steel.
Hashtag no filter.
Tungsten carbide, and that I'm guaranteed we can't make. Tungsten and carbon, okay. You look stupid. Oh, I thought my tungsten carbide drill bits were good, by the way, but they're nothing compared to my titanium carbide drill bits. I've got into proper hardcore drill bits, yeah. But my god, are they fragile. Like, they're strong, but they're really brittle. So you have to be very careful with them. But they made a nasty mess of the header screws on my motorbike, so win. And then I have some JB weld now. So the next thing is I have to basically get the exhaust back on, and then take the exhaust off again immediately, then put the JB weld in, and then put the exhaust on and make sure I make the hole for the exhaust at the right angle. Otherwise I won't be able to screw it up. So I won't be able to screw it tightly, I don't think. I don't know. I've never really messed around with JB World before.
It's just basically glue, isn't it, or something?
It's more like
Well,
it's like putty,
yeah.
but it's quote unquote as hard as steel. It's not as hard as steel.
Don't make a JB Weld cylinder or cylinder head.
No. Well, there is a guy that does
Piston,
that.
piston, that's the word.
I don't know if you've seen him, but he goes, "Can I replace the fuel lines in my lawnmower with duct tape?" And then he just tries it, and he approaches this all in a really wonderful and scientific way. But the stuff he does is completely mad.
Oh, so have you seen, is it Garage 57 or 56 or something like that?
No.
Ah,
What's that?
Hello.
What's their gimmick?
they are Russian,
Oh.
and they do weird stuff.
Isn't
Like-
that just the Russians in general?
Well, I don't know, this is weird for Russians, even, I'd say. They got a few larders, and they're sort of, so what can we do with this? Can we sort of take all the body panels off and just put plexiglass on instead? That's one thing they did.
Yeah, weight saving in a larder, brilliant.
Yeah. What's one of the jokes? Compression return springs. So you sort of take the cylinder head off and you put a set of springs inside each piston, and yeah, it just makes it spring back harder. That was a joke. One. Yeah, I'm gonna try and find it on YouTube.
I did once drive a Moshkovich. I nearly cut my fucking head off getting in it.
Oof.
Like, those things have got no finish on them whatsoever. They are just like rolling death traps.
Was that a French car? Yeah.
No, Russian car, a Moshkovich.
Would anyone like to explain the joke to Jay?
No.
French cars are shit.
Oh, no, French cars are shit. I had a 2CV.
Organic and resin.
One might have 2CV.
I had mine for 2 days.
Oh.
Can we please
Bond
stop?
car?
Can we please stop burning organic from now on and just keep it? Because
Okay.
the power is of no
Organic
use.
do you need?
Well, now I need like 2, but we will need more in the future. But we don't.
Jay, where are you, by the way?
I'm on the other side of the mountain in the vehicle, loading it up with copper.
I've got beds. You wanted beds?
Yeah, I put 3 on.
Okay, I've got 2 in a box here.
Oh,
2 boxes.
I've got some more here.
2 in the box, ready to go.
If someone wants to come and get another vehicle, there's loads of research and shit here that needs to be collected.
I am
One
making
and only?
steady progress now towards shredding and new vehicles. But we're nearly in the next half hour or so, not ideally. Hopefully, a whole bunch of stuff should all pop as being done.
Cool.
I've got tungsten carbide. I've got exo chips. So yeah, what I need now is I need a copper vein.
I've got a copper vein, but I have
No,
fucked with it.
Ideally, an unmined one.
There are more here, I believe. There is another one on the next peak, I believe.
Hopefully I've not just mined all that.
There's quite a bit of planet. I don't think
you
we can
did.
really use it all.
Yeah. Where can I go without blowing everything up? Oh, do this actually.
Oh, what?
So-
It's like, I was just there watching Max, and suddenly the smelter just off.
That's only why you were burning organic.
To make carbon.
Ah.
Now, then I have to try and grab it off before the robot arms have it.
Just turn one of the arms off.
I guess I
Turn
can.
the arm off, can't it?
Oh, and I've got no UI. There we go.
You want some malachite?
Yes.
Where? Sorry.
Oh, just smelt it.
I did just dump a load there on beds. I don't know who wanted what done with it, so I just dumped the beds and swapped them on the vehicle.
Oh crap.
At any point, if anyone feels bored, by the way, feel free to dial up 6 clay, turn it into 6 ceramic, turn the 6 ceramic into 6 small wind turbines, and then stick them on with the rest. Oh, we're running out of room. Oh, yeah. We're gonna need a whole bunch of the little storagey things.
The Ujima flips.
Yeah. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot. I have an issue. I have problems with that wind turbine. Serious problems. Check Discord.
What?
Yeah.
Spinning.
No, because it's on the floor. I think if I pick up and lay it down, it might though.
Wow, that is properly
Can
bugged.
someone? I can't see it. Can someone pick it up for me? I can't see it. I can't highlight it. Wow. Oh.
Tiny one.
It went back to
How
normal
the
size.
fuck did you do that?
I think I was holding it, and then I crafted it, and then I ran out of room as I crafted it, so it then just dropped it on the floor. But that's a new one even for me. Mark 10 wind turbines. Okay, so do I have everything I need? I forgot what I was making now. I was making rubber. Oh shit. Max, next time you say to me, why are you burning this organic? And I go, it's fine. Your response, your response should be, are you sure you're not being an idiot? And I'll go, oh wait, I am. I need an organic. Not carbon. For once, a rubber is made out of organic, not carbon. So, on type.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an amazing wind turbine bug. I love it. Yeah, Kervin goes, everything is fine. It is. Right. Rubber.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and make another wind turbine. So we're gonna do, what's it, make carbon?
Oh,
Not
no,
carbon,
no. So, wind turbine. Fill up the soil centrifuge with soil. Cool. Now, request... No, well, actually, before you do that, you want to put a little... hold on, this thing here. What are they called? Medium storage.
Outputs.
See this medium storage I'm
Right.
crafting? Because you've got no
Yep.
input. Yeah. Stick that on there. But actually, you can do that. So you remember,
I have several medium storage on my backpack.
Ah, cool. Remember, you can move entire plates of storage between things. So
Yeah. Bear in mind, you have 2 on your backpack as well.
no, I don't, those are solid fuel thrusters.
Ah, right. I'll robot arm if you want to as well.
I'm good with my 2 human arms. Yeah, so
Okay.
dial up 6 clay, and then when it arrives, lift up that entire bed and stick it on the smelter, and then grab all of the clay, all of the ceramic, and craft a wind turbine, 6 wind turbines in your backpack.
Well, I need these boxes to make for Jay.
Can you make a couple more, Max? And
Or what?
hang on. If you got one, can you just bring one of them over here? One of the medium storage B, whatever it's called.
Right.
The little flappy plates. Come over to me. I'm pointing at the floor here. Can you just stick it on there? On that gap.
Well,
These are insanely efficient use. Then Henry will have something to put his wind turbines. If you want to be super fancy, Henry, you can then make also with ceramic make some tool storage, and then on top of the tool storage, no, a tool platform. Top of the tool platform, put tool storage, and then put the wind turbines up there.
Okay.
Do you see in front of you? Do you see those really tall things?
Yeah.
Those are tall platforms with wind turbines on, and on top of those is tall storage, and in those is just wind turbines.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
have some fun then.
Okay, I'm about to make our first drill, but I don't have anywhere to put it, and I don't have anywhere to take it. So this could be shortest offensive of all time. I think I have enough for 2 robot arms. Sorry, automatic drills. And I say this nicely, please, no one unpack it. But these ones really require transport with a vehicle. Now, I might actually be able to research and make the next vehicle. I will check in a moment. Henry, if you what's it called? Extra large platform B. Great name. This one is only for power.
Okay.
So you can put, there's plenty of places to put wind turbines and batteries if we've got any stuff lying around.
Where do I put the ceramic to then make?
In your backpack. They're a small item, so you can make it in your backpack. Have you seen these auto drills?
Oh, right.
They're very cool. Can't imagine where they got the inspiration from. Okay, let's see about making a proper buggy. Aluminium alloy. Aluminium alloy is...
Aluminum?
Oh, aluminium and copper. This is why I said don't immediately... I knew there was going to be another use for copper.
It's all in there somewhere.
Oh.
Why would it be hollow?
Why is what hollow?
Medium storage B, extra large B.
Looks cooler.
Mm.
As I said, please don't unpack the robot arm because it's like a tier 4 object, and they're very, very, very awkward to deal with once they're unpacked. But I will now make a proper rover. Does anybody feel like blowing up? Max, do you want to do it?
Not loud.
Well, safely can. Do you see that big pile of crates here? Say this pile of crates.
Yeah.
Say here. I always say here, like you know where the fuck I am. Bring them over. Bring them over here to this hole, which I'm just about to. I've done this before, the way, and block people in. They come up going, I walked down a hole and it's gone. Yeah, pop the crates there, then stick the dynamite in the middle of them. The dynamite back at base, and give it a pop.
There's a hole there.
I just throw it in the hole.
No, there's a hole where I'm standing. Just where I can see it. Size idea, I think, to get the...
Well, he's an idiot, but we knew that.
Which side?
I rest my case, Your Honour.
Yes. TNT, where was the TNT? Come
Okay.
back.
Aluminium alloy.
Do that.
That's actually quite easy then. And some rubber,
Or an
That's
experiment
what she
swim.
said.
organic and resin. Not what your mum said.
Oh, there we are.
We are out of soil, by the way.
I have got 2 and some organics on me.
Good.
I am sort of on my way. I could do with more containers, but I can't remember how to make them.
I'll help you out in a minute.
As in our compound.
Let me just blow these up. So, dynamite, just put it onto the crates or just on the floor?
I'd stick it in the middle of the crates.
Okay, and then detonate it?
Yeah, but not till I'm watching.
Oh,
Okay.
are you ready?
I heard that.
Cool. And then
that was intentional, right?
that was intentional. And then please retrieve the exo chips. We know we didn't used to need exo chips, and now we do. But
Right.
those crates are about to become. Well, actually, no, because we should have a shredder very soon. I think we get exo chips from shredding things. I needed resin. I can't remember what the hell I needed it for. We only have one thing researching, which is the thing I put on. It still has 29 minutes left, so I'm gonna surmise, as I put it on a lot more than 3 minutes ago, we are suffering from a lack of power. Organic and resin. We're out of batteries, nearly empty. Windy day.
Do we have advanced ships yet?
No. We're about to get advanced vehicles, although the resources will be a little bit tricky for a while. And then we should be able to then get an automatic miner, and then everything just becomes a question of setting it up. So we aren't far off. Organic and resin. Organic.
Yeah, I've got a medium storage for you here. Do you want it?
What are you
Say that again?
thinking?
Okay.
There's not a base. there's
Sorry,
not a base.
was someone asking for me, or
Yes.
I don't
sorry,
know.
I didn't
don't
get
know.
you.
I thought Jay was off gallivanting in his truck.
I am getting copper, resin, compound, organic, and whatever else I can find.
I have medium storage for you, that's all.
I think I can see another copper deposit if you've got that drill.
I do. Rubber,
Would you
rubber,
like
I would
me
I
to
would like-
check if it is a copper deposit?
Yeah, but how are you gonna possibly guide me there?
Just follow the tethers.
Right, because there's definitely not multiple tether routes coming out of this base.
From the base,
I'm not.
head.
Anything you say is going to go one ear and out the other, because right now I'm still a long way off having the vehicle. Like 5 minutes.
Oh well,
guess.
hurry up. Can't you walk it over?
No. Plus, we need quite a lot of infrastructure because it needs to be powered. Ideally, a robot arm too, but yeah, a whole bunch of stuff needs to happen, and I just need rubber
Where'd you make rubber?
at the chemistry plant.
Ah, I've got some
Maybe.
organic.
Yeah, I'll pop some organic on the chemistry plant. Okay, now I need one more aluminium alloy. I think I've just used up like all of our copper, I'm afraid. One more aluminium alloy and one more rubber. And then I'll have a rover. It won't be great, but it will be a... Oh, I think I have seen that, Henry, that crazy vehicle. I certainly recall they were trying to work out... Yeah, I think they were trying to work out whether or not it would actually move.
Well, which means that they've done a few weird stuff.
Do you have another medium platform to hand, Max?
I do.
Did you stick it on the large printer here? So I got somewhere to put the resources. There we go. I do like the style of the game. I like it when you build things, you know, the clunk, 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 clunk as it grows and gets bigger.
Yeah.
Now, where do we make seats? I can never remember. And they seriously need to add about 5 more printers into this game. Like specialised ones. Because it's getting to the point now where I can't find something because I'm just going next, 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 next. Oh, we've done it again. I did this last time. We are completely skipping medium rovers and going straight to large rovers.
Right, that's one more stack of power from thingy.
I think we can do robot arms on our buggies as well.
Oh, I have one of those already.
No, like human
Oh, no,
control robot arms.
What? You want one with a no filter or with a filter?
No, human controlled ones with a drill.
Oh,
bit
it's
on
like,
the end.
oh, I see, like a backhoe or something.
Yeah, they could thumb. Yeah, so we still don't have any lithium, which is a shame.
I was on a lithium planet. There seemed to be a quite easy supply.
Lithium is, yeah, we need lots of that. But if it's an easy supply, then we can pop a drill on it.
Pretty sure that's copper, but I'm so high I can't see it.
That's me as line.
Or as me, I hope she feels better soon.
Yeah.
They give us some nasty drugs, to be fair.
Well, yeah, that's why she's trying to counter it with nice drugs.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to work out how to pick a seat to put on your.
I've just worked it out. Though I might actually make a big seat because it takes up the same number of slots for 2. Oh, it's plastic. That's a bit more awkward. Yes, from the small printer.
Over seat, 2 compound.
Yeah, I've got one coming. The problem is that you can make a large seat, which takes 3 people and is twice as wide, but it takes up the same amount of room as a rover seat that's only 2 wide. Yeah, it's one of those like you haven't quite thought through your design. I want.
It's on the back.
Yeah, but we need another seat.
There you go. And it just lets me. The great thing about it is like, oh, I'm on the back here, it's fine.
Yeah, no, I like the way that those things are completely generic. I think that's one of the better things about the game. Genericity of the connectors.
Yeah.
Wait, how come it's charging? Oh, it's because I plugged the battery into it. Okay.
So what do we need? Storage bed?
Yeah, if you pop a... Oh, actually, there's one here. Let me just pop this one on. If I pop this storage on, and then on there I will put the power. Usually I stick on a generator, but these ones, you see, we can put the proper...
Does this back look like it had... Oh, I suppose while you're plugging it in, it stops you plugging things into the back of it.
Yeah, what? See?
There you go, yeah. It's truly charged, so you don't need that cable in anymore.
Yeah, but I'm going to be using the back of it.
for a bed.
For another chassis. I would make another one, 'cause I think we can have 4, but we are lacking copper.
There is copper here if you hit for me.
Yes, that's the whole point of this.
I'm building a vehicle so I
the
can come
base.
to you.
I'm coming as well. I'm just wondering what I should take to carry more. I can carry more of those, more of those beds, I suppose, but that's a bit pointless if we're.
No, what
I
will...
have been on Kalindor driving to 5 layers of caves, and all of them seem very similar. This game would be like get a lot of out of exploration if the caves would be a little more different.
Yes, they would. Let me.
Got another bed for you, mate.
No, don't need it. In fact, if you do, that will screw things up. Because we're,
alright.
we're going to attach that.
Ooh.
Going with the big boys.
What's that? What's that then?
That's the automated drill. But my only issue now is I can't plug this thing. My only issue now is we need power to run them. I don't have enough batteries. I'm a bit concerned about how much zinc I'm just chewing through making these little batteries here. But Schalke needs to supply us with lithium so we can get larger batteries.
Oh, bollocks.
That was my thought.
Well,
Where do you make batteries? Medium or small?
Yeah, the thing is that with the solar, it's not efficient to make the bigger solar, really. With the batteries, it is efficient to make the bigger ones, but we do need lithium.
Zinc. We got zinc.
Now we've got the
Sweet.
zinc, but not the lithium.
Oh, to make the batteries, we can't make the batteries.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So,
I-
I mean, basically, sorry, Jay.
Sorry, that's right. I was going to say, shall I bother walking all the way over to get my corpse, or shall I just wait to
Die.
jump on it? Yeah.
I'm gonna see it in the front.
Yeah, go make a
Yes, we've
seat. Yeah, I'll drive
I'm
over.
already halfway here now.
Okay, well then, Max, you go on. Which way are we going, Jay? Max, it's plenty that one, isn't it? I can see his corpse.
Compass, you're heading northeasterly.
Are we heading northeast, Max?
How do I bring them back up?
Left on the D
Ah.
might be right. Or
Oh,
R
yeah.
on the keyboard, but there's a corpse marker here.
Probably most likely, yes.
Yeah, that would probably be it.
Is that you, Jay?
Yes.
Where are we going?
I'm just going to recover my corpse wherever the fuck it's gone.
Well, your corpse is to your left, but where are we going?
Up here.
Is this as far as you got? I thought we were going like half around the bloody planet.
No, it's. I'm on my way back through the middle of the mountain.
Yeah, we might have to go round the mountain.
No, it's more over this side. And to get back up this fucking mountain.
Oh shit, we don't have a solar panel. The wind's okay, but wind's very intermittent. Solar is guaranteed for 50% of the day.
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to have to get out, Max. You're going to have to...
Push.
what's the word? Oh, push. No. Make it better.
Mush.
Level the ground.
Well, no matter level it, but just flatten it.
Okay. I'll make a nicer slope for it.
So, if I...
Yeah, you've completely disappeared, by the way, so you're going to have to come back to me with no idea where you are now.
Yeah, no, I was just making sure I remembered where the route was.
About twice as wide as that, please, Max?
So you're going to want this wider as well, aren't you?
Now, the vehicle's pretty good. It's just that it can't, like, I mean, I was literally trying to drive it over a Mohican. And then go flat, Max?
Oh, hold on. Back
Yeah,
up a
Jay,
little
Jay, come to us, please. Just go 90 left.
90 left. Oh, I see you. Right,
It's
if
okay,
you
Max.
head on that
No,
path.
no, no, no,
Don't-
no,
don't-
no,
don't-
no. Select the flat tool. 90 left towards us, please.
Right. I'm higher than the copper.
Right, stop talking. 90 left, make a flat thing towards us, and then we will go from there, because we ain't going any further till you do that. Eventually, we will have to make this very efficient, because we're going to set up an automated drill, but we do have to go and get the drill. There you go, and you two can...
Hold up, stop. Need to build a
right there. That was actually not a bad height there. I wish there was an easier way to... I want a smooth function. I want to just be able to smear all the nearby vertices into a slope.
I believe there is that
No,
option.
there isn't. There's
There's
a line to
scroll or-
planet, there's a line to planet, a line to surface, and a couple of others, but there isn't smooth. Ooh,
Oh.
go.
You just pinged off me.
No, I pinged off
What are
your
you doing?
cursor by the looks of it.
Yeah, let me just let me get some material and then go back to smoothing mode.
I arrived to Sulva with a pallet of copper.
Oh, I'm falling down. That's it.
That's going to be too steep, I think, Max.
No, it's all right. It's the width is the issue. As long as it's wide enough, I'm usually fine over anything. Oh, a vehicle just exploded into view. Wow, the culling on this game is horrible.
Ah, crap, wrong tool.
That, I wish they'd also make the trailers powered. That's cool. Yeah. Excuse me.
You might want to be careful because at the end of that you're going to go doodle-dally.
Stop touching the car.
Oh, does it interact? Sorry. I
Yeah,
didn't
because we're
realise.
running a dedicated server, not with local physics.
Oh.
Right, where are we going?
Over the other side there. Oh,
You
bollocks!
just-
I fell. I'm gonna. No, I didn't die. Okay, that's good.
That was the other side. Directions. So we're going what? Forwards?
Oh, do you want me to get out and
Uh,
give you?
I assume so.
Where is the destination?
I don't know. Jay hasn't told me. He said out, and he said the other side. So
It's here, but
it's here.
I'm in a hole.
There's some red stuff over there. Is that what you mean?
No, it's green. Remember, Malachite's green.
Alright. Okay.
I'm just making a hole, so I've got some dirt.
Can you see me jumping?
No, ping. 4. There's so many people around. Okay, it's you to the right. Okay. Are we heading there?
And the copper is.
In the hole here. Right, okay. Yeah, got it. Got a visual on it. Woo, wrong button. Again. Sorry, Jay, I just cut your oxygen supply off.
Yeah, that's right. I don't mind if you kill me.
That's friendly. It's fine.
Some of this by accident.
Oh,
It's,
fuck. Oh,
it's for a good cause.
yeah.
So we're about to take our first step from artisanal mining to automated mining.
Bizarre.
Where's the copper?
In the hole on the right. On the left here.
Okay, cool. You reckon this shit's fragile?
What are you thinking? Geronimo! Oh, what's that down the hole already?
Is it the thing I just shut down there, shouting, "Is these fragile?"
Jerry.
Oh, no, I saw a wheel, a meal missing, and some other things.
Cool.
Oh,
Now,
there's,
Do I,
there's, a,
do I not need to build a ramp down here? Then?
I need to get back
there's
out
some
again.
debris.
What's
I
the
thought
nasty
you was
red
coming
thing?
down here with a minor paver vehicle. Okay.
we don't have any pavers. In fact, I've never actually successfully
Oh,
worked out how to
exploding
use pavers.
I love pavers. They're brilliant.
Did anyone bring any resin with them?
There is some on my vehicle and on my backpack.
Make a. I need a medium printer. Compound. Does anyone have any
What do you
compound? Oh, I want to make. I need a platform. So what I need is. Oh, actually, hang on. I can only just what a B.
Yes.
Cool. Then can you go stick it down beside the robot arm?
Yep.
Did anyone bring any power generation with them? Because apparently this vehicle has one turbine and that's it. Thought I brought
Nope.
more. Apparently I did not.
Just put the bed somewhere near it, or just be like right in a specific spot somewhere.
Well, what we will be doing in a moment is we will need to make another robot arm, and we will need to
To unload onto a
unload
bed.
onto the bed. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
But for the moment, what I'll do is I'll bring down a bit of what we need for power. Oh,
Digging up the land around here would be a bad thing, yes?
that's not a platform. That's storage.
Deep storage, yes.
Yeah,
That's not what we wanted.
no, but it's okay. I can make a small platform. I have the resources for that.
Okay.
I do like the whimsical music, just whimsically, just mocking us for being terrible. La 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 la. You didn't bring what you needed. But it is possible to have a completely mobile base in this game. You can have research, smelting, collection, everything all on your vehicle. Good fun. It's difficult to arrange, but you can have a complete nomadic lifestyle. I do actually have a container, but it's just not here. And on. They aren't fast, but they are very efficient. Now we need to go. I need to make a container. I can't remember what the hell I need for it. And we need much more power than we've got. That's probably already run out. No, halfway to running out.
Power's out.
Yeah, well, it's got a wind turbine, but that's all the power generation I have at the moment.
Ah, right, okay, yeah, fine.
Now, it's possible, of course, to hook it up to our base, but that is quite a trek.
Why don't tethers do that? Damn it.
Well, you need to use extenders, not tethers.
It does it to your person, weirdly.
It does what, sorry?
Get power with the oxygen line.
Yeah, but you can't run machines off it. So I have no power generation on the rover, but I do have a shitload of batteries, so please give me just a little bit of luck getting back.
You'll be fine.
I've got range anxiety. Now, if there's copper back at base, I'll get a couple of solar panels. But yeah, we need a lot of batteries in order to run the drill, because it requires 8U, which is not a lot of power, 8 units, but it is a lot when you aren't hooked up to the main part of the base. You need an awful lot of batteries you want to run all night long, certainly.
Ooh,
Wasn't there a rap song? Just called No One Can Go All Night Long. Seem to recall. Quite a down to earth song, really.
Ooh, is that the Temple thing?
Wasn't there also one by Max Bygraves? Quite rude.
You would not know. Okay, so I need to make a canister. I don't know where from. Small? Yeah, this is about the point, by the way, where the printers become virtually useless. Again, back to what I said about people writing it but not playing it. Like, for starters, I really start to struggle now with which resource is which. Like, which one of these is titanium? Like, do we have any titanium?
Yes, we do.
Oh, is it filtered out?
Yes.
Um,
We don't have any aren't on the bed, but they're definitely filtered.
yeah, we do. Yeah, that was our last time. We got one more titanium in that set. But I have another drill.
Orange.
So, but I need a bigger spaceship in order to take that drill to another planet. But we should get a sphalerite system set up as well. For zinc. Okay, is it from the small printer then? I need to print it. Medium resource canister, 1 glass. That. 1 plastic. I think is something and something else, I think. Carbon and organic. Carbon and compound.
These researched now.
Yeah.
Blocks.
Yeah, we've got lots and lots of power.
There is now tether line to the mushroom cave.
Which planet? For what resource?
To Gaia.
For Mushroom King. You've lost me. What?
I went deep on the starter planet.
You find anything?
Well, there's the cave variation. About 3-5
Yeah.
caves down. It actually does a variation.
Yeah, that's the deep caves, and that does sometimes have that. I mean, that shows you start to get close to the planet's.
I have a copper source that might be interesting for automation.
Yeah, well, we've got our first copper source, but it's not. I don't think it's very good and doesn't look very big. So yeah, I suspect we need another one quite quickly. But it is nearly time to stop and go to bed. So it's SnowRunner.
Fucking hell, it's 12:15.
It's SnowRunner tomorrow, and then is it Core Keeper Thursday? I can't remember.
I think so. I'm quite looking forward to that.
Yes, we'll see. Well, I will. Happy to continue on. I also got to level 40 in Tiny Tina's, and I am just thoroughly disappointed at the end game compared to Borderlands 2, TPS. It's just a bit disappointed.
What, the actual end game of it, or
Yeah.
or like,
Yes. Yeah, quite. Alright. Yes,
Which is worth the money that you paid for it, though.
Oh
overall.
god, yeah, oh absolutely, yeah. It's just I like the grindy infinite progression of the default in game, and the badass points, and you can use them between characters. This is completely different, and I had a brief look at it and just went, So, and I found the global challenges, and it's in exactly the same utterly ridiculous position it was in Borderlands 3. So you have to go up to the map, up to the global map, up to the overall global map, and then from there to progress, and then from the challenges, and it's like, what the fuck? It's one of the worst things about Borderlands 3. Like, I had to Google to work out where the challenges menu was. But the game's great, and obviously they have got UVHM mode coming, so I will definitely play more of it. I've still got loads and loads left to do. I was just disappointed because I really like the Borderlands 1 and 2 endgame, and sadly this one is not as good. Not currently on the schedule, but we're also looking at doing Borderlands 1, Chivo, and speed runs as well.
I couldn't believe the price of Borderlands 1.
What's that, £3 or something?
No, the one that you linked me was like 50 quid.
No, it wasn't.
That's for Tiny Genius.
That's
No, the one that you linked me was Game of the Year edition, and it was something like 50 quid. 45 quid, something like that.
It's £24.99 with all the DLC.
Oh, I don't mind that. Where have you got a link for that one?
Well, I just searched Borderlands GOTY.
Oh, okay. I will give that another look then. Unless I've quite possibly fucked something up along the way.
It's quite hard to fuck it up and change the price on Steam, or learn to fuck it up and change it to a penny.
Well, no, I might have gone on the wrong one.
Well, yeah, you probably. Well, no, it wouldn't have been Tiny Tina's because that's not even on Steam.
Nah.
Oh, I've got some serious world holes. Oh, man, I think I just saw copper. That way.
Yeah.
No, world holes are good because you can. Down
I
this
can't
way.
even see you.
You just drove
I
past
can't.
me.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, in your vehicle. I was in my vehicle.
Well, I'm having some world load issues.
Yeah, me too. But you can use those to your advantage to locate resources.
Yeah. I've got no idea where you went.
Down a hole.
Okay. Then.
I'm pretty sure I'm aiming at a copper deposit. I might be out by a
Have
few
you got
degrees.
a drill on your vehicle then?
No, it's just a cave. No, not yet. We'll do that next time. We'll start to. We'll go a bit more mobile. Yeah, once you get the drills, soil canisters, and automated soil centrifuges, then that's when you can really kick your base building. The only limit then is, quite frankly, how many people you've got.
Yeah.
And it's also
few of us.
possible to have a completely 100% automated dirt to ceramic to battery crafting setup as well.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I have put the shitty vehicle back at the base, and I'm about to empty all my shit out of my backpack in case I'm not yet next time.
Yep, we have 2 copper from our new machine, 3 copper. Oh shit, and I picked the machine up. And then I throw the machine on the floor.
I have parked in the main base and looking out.
Yeah, me too in a moment.
Well, say goodnight, guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Good night.
I'd say see you all tomorrow, but I will see 3 of you tomorrow at most.
For today.
Today, yes.
Well, there's no reason why we can't join the chat and carry on playing other games, is there?
Indeed.
I mean,
Yeah.
we haven't got to be playing SnowRunner.
There we go. So our copper extractor is now set up. It is now extracting. It can have a maximum of 32 captured nuggets before we need to go and weigh in by hand. But we will probably sort that out a little bit better than it is currently.
Nice.
I will just drive the vehicle back to base as well.
Why has someone put... Oh, I think I see what's going on here. Has someone put a robot arm here so it sorts out the inventory
Yes.
over multiple things?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wondered because none of them are connected.
Yes, they are.
No, all the cables have been unplugged.
They haven't.
It's a new.
No, there's a robot arm and the doodads that it's placed by have not been connected.
They don't
Yeah,
they-
that's a new one.
Yeah, but things it's connecting to don't need to be connected. The robot arms themselves need power, but the base doesn't.
This is there's a new robot
New
to
robot?
be completed.
What's it?
Oh
for?
right, okay, I'm jumping the gun, am I?
Yeah. This is not one of the ones that's connected to the centrifuge or the furnace, whatever it was.
Yeah. Well, what we'll probably do, I mean, I'd like to not ignore everything Max has done, but to do a completely different setup using the curved platforms and see if it's possible to have a bus, essentially, so that the items move around and then you filter off the ones you want. Yeah,
I did try the curved ones before, but I didn't try that with them.
I'll try back. So yeah, I'm going to get the vehicle back to base and then I'm going to go to bed. So we'll be shutting the server down then. And I will see you all soon. I'd say this might be a little bit longer than I thought because I have some turning circle issues in this vehicle.
I'm going to head on out anyway. I'm going to close the game.
Is that just to move it off en masse, Henry? Is that just to move it out en masse?
No, what do you mean? Well, no, I'm just showing you where the
Ah.
robot arm is that's disconnected.
I'm coming back now.
But I mean,
No,
it's
no,
alright.
No.
Good night. I mean, I'd say it's never been connected.
Whoops. Anyway, chat, I hope you've enjoyed it. It has been a busy night. Apparently this is a popular game. Maybe it's because I put the word automation in the title of the stream. Although chat's been very quiet, has been a lot of people watching. I was trying to take note of that in case I'm like, oh, we should play lots of this because it's popular. But as Direwolf pointed out, you have to think the first time you stream a game it's popular, and the more you stream it, the less popular it gets.
Yeah.
So you end up, people don't want to like join in at episode 6 because they don't know what's happened. The first 5. Yeah, I'm just going to get my vehicle back to base and then bed, and then tomorrow, and I keep promising this, I know I'm still hoping to have a bash test of my new game, but I'm suffering from some serious, no one thought about this when they implemented this feature from Unity. Story of my life. Also, I've got this set of assets, and they're low poly, but they're not. They're low poly style, but they're actually really high poly. So I've had to look at some polygon decimation algorithms to automatically make low logs from high. So that works. It's actually really good. So I should be using that for sneaky spaceships as well to get some more performance. I'm very good at finding silver lining, is me. Okay, on my way back now. The popping in this game is horrendous. Like, the tethers are only displayed like 50 meters away. I'm running at 132 frames a second. Yeah, I can draw them a bit further. No, 150. Let's draw them further. Annoys me when games don't let me crank the draw distance up. Like, don't go ultra, that's done. Just keep letting me go higher and higher and higher until it goes, look, you're going to kill your performance. But like they did a big optimization pass in this game a few years ago, but it could be just summed up as we fucked the draw distance.
Yeah.
Like the base pops in a terrible distance now. It used to be you can sit from space.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it was because something to do with the way Unreal, because it just uses the stock Unreal networking. So the way to stop them updating the clients is just to stop rendering them.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and I'll also plug the rover in to run the base off the rover's power.
Yeah, that's... Is that connected up?
It is, yeah, it is now. You have to.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's powering the storage.
Yeah, and that powers that robot arm, and that robot arm powers this. I definitely wasn't plugging it in while I was talking.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's one that wasn't unplugged. So, yeah.
They were.
be
Yeah, no,
processed or
they,
something.
they totally were unplugged, yeah.
Can I put that on as well? Why is the power going the other way?
Because I'm running out from the rover into the base. And all the power generation on the rover then runs part of the base.
Yeah. So you don't want to charge the rover then?
No, because I'm into bed. And basically, you know, we're doing vehicle to grid. And essentially when we come to actually use the vehicle, then we will just... we have to do is unplug it a few minutes before you leave, and it'll be fine.
Oh, connect up, damn you.
I'm not sure that one supports that.
No.
I think you can connect it this way. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. It's charged.
That's a big,
Boom!
That's a big expensive wind turbine. You're probably better putting a couple of little ones on.
It wasn't me that made this.
Let's put a couple of little ones on the front.
Where does this want to go?
Over here. No spot for it. Yeah, I think the big ones are slightly more efficient per socket, but they're so much cheaper to make because they're 1.5 US multiplied by the wind, and these ones are 5. But you might as well just, unless you have a limit of space, which you almost never do, you might as well just make a whole bunch more of them. We also have our first grown-up storage now as well. But we're looking to automate titanium next time in order to get loads more of them. But just because I noticed it and because we haven't done it, let me just see if I can bridge the gap with that. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this machine. This is new.
Yeah. Bloop, bloop.
Oh god, we should have done this ages ago.
Oh.
Oh. Snail data. Oh, well, we have to do snail stuff. I'm assuming it's... I've got to... I don't know what's going on. I know that snails is... Well, I've seen some snails. Well, I've no idea. I will probably have to Google it. Something always annoys me when I go, what's this in this computer game? Then I have to look up it up on the internet. Not as bad as Tiny Tina, as I said earlier, where I had to look up the where the challenge menu was, which really is quite terrible. Awesome. Our base is looking absolutely horrendous, as it always does. Why don't they let me paint stuff different colours, different schemes like No Man's Sky? Well, I'll see you there tomorrow.
Yep. Oh, no, it's a oxygen supply. We're good.
Yeah, I'll save it.